Hello, welcome back to our channel, Tales from Where to Walk In. We're playing on a Sunday today because instead of taking 2 weeks off, we decided to find a middle ground and play in between.
Because it's the Lord's Day.
Because it's the Lord's Day?
That's why.
Yes.
the Lord.
And in this world, I am the Lord. You guys always call me God.
I
So-
never
You
called
call
you
yourself
God.
God.
No,
I've never
I
once
don't.
called you God.
That's kind of gross.
You liar.
Me?
Yeah, you call me God all the time.
Well, that's
It's
not
nothing.
D&D related.
So,
Wow.
last we left off, the party did some stuff.
Yeah. We did
They bought some
stuff.
magic items. Galea has a sword that now speaks to her, urging her to kill and consume souls. Asura has a staff of the Magi.
Doesn't urge me to kill.
Does not urge him to kill at all. Doesn't even speak to him.
No.
Just lets him do his own thing.
Yeah, must be
Potions
nice.
were bought, I believe. And you made it through the Underdark without issue. You traveled for a few days with your cart, which you had to unfortunately pay some amount of money to get out of storage.
Get out of storage. Just continue to. Don't mind me.
Uh,
What the fuck?
you made it to a city just north of Vemdirth, where you is a city of the school of Osprana's School of the Arcane. It is a city of mages, tier souls, and falcons, and some merchants and things like that. It is a unknown like outpost for the school. And you chartered a ship to take you to Wolfmere. Prior to that, Galea killed a homeless man.
I didn't do it on purpose.
What a subtle and...
It wasn't an accident.
No, was
It's
not an
retarded.
accident. And you did it nice and slow, too.
Wow.
I tried to just.
And upon boarding the ship, all of the residents that work for the school stopped and received a simultaneous message.
Oh yeah.
It said, "Do not return to the capital. Disease is spreading." You boarded the ship,
I think you have to
and
beat any of the green ones.
as the ship began to pull away from the land, you felt it lift into the air, and you began to fly over the continent of Falcana. And that's where we left off. So, you guys are just kind of like you just reached. You may take your seatbelts off. So
Sweet.
you're going at a
Bing.
nice the smoking sign is also
You're
you
free
can
to
also
roam
smoke.
around.
Yeah, you can roam around. You can use the bathroom, things like that. You have about a 20-day journey, weather depending. Flying over the continent as opposed to sailing around it. So you cut off about 10 days. What do you guys want to do? Is there anything you guys want to be doing on the ship as you venture forth? We'll say 2 or 3 days of downtime. We'll just we'll take it at that. In these first 3 days, is there anything you guys want to accomplish?
I'm going to look around the ship and try to get supplies for
Your spells?
transcribing spells.
Okay. So the people who are running the ship all have very similar robes to Asure or armor as Cladriel. But instead of like that royal blue coloration, it's a deep maroon color with a gold trim as well. There are people in the crow's nests, the 3 of them that they have, are using arcane methods to push the ship forward and control that. There are people below deck that you see that are tending to whatever engines are lifting this thing, and it looks like they are casting spells into the ship itself to keep it aloft.
I'm definitely gonna go down there and be like, so is this like a prolonged levitation spell on a large scale, or a flight spell perhaps?
Kind of.
But on a non-animate object?
They look at you for a second, just kind of like gauging who you are, and say, unfortunately, the secrets of the ship are need to know.
Understood. It's definitely like a levitation spell. It's not that hard
See
to
you rolling
figure
your
out.
eyes
I
as you
know,
walk
the
out.
song staff told
Okay.
me.
Keep your secrets.
The ship is apparently like specifically
Do
covering
they-
you.
It is.
It
Do
sometimes
they
gets
need
to me,
people?
but
To
Perfect.
do stuff?
Good.
Cast spells into it?
No,
Or to
like,
do
do,
stuff.
do they need people
song
to
staff
help,
was like,
on
it's
the
covering
ship?
one of you, and I was like, I think it's just because it's rotating. And he was like, that's the stream equivalent of
most-
cutting someone
Because
out.
like usually a regular ship will have
Just gotta sound like
deckhands
this.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Right,
What
just-
do you do on
I'll
a
just
ship like
like
this?
So
With
I'll
roaming,
go with the boat. Yeah.
roaming around,
Or you just gotta sit up really tall.
roaming around
I'll just
on
stand.
the ship,
Yeah.
Just stand.
Does
it
like,
doesn't look like a
sail?
normal
We should
like
probably lower it a
deckhand
little bit.
ship.
It's
It's fine. Unless you want me to lower it, we can lower it. But
Do you know how long it took us just to get to that?
yeah,
Like,
yeah, I know.
We'll be right back.
Right? 3 hours later.
But yeah, so like the only people you see working here are the people who are powering these engines, these crystals, and then the people who are actually pushing the ship along. And there is a captain who's steering, but it's like one of those like he has it locked in place and
the engines are crystals.
yes.
But also I have a question. What's
I
he
just
steering
see you,
towards
like,
if everyone
creeping
else
around
is
trying
Oh,
to
yeah.
piece everything.
I'm not
He's
creeping. I'm
controlling-
obviously like.
On course, like he's controlling the
Were we trying to
it's
lay
not
low
controlling
on the
the rudder.
ship for some reason?
Okay.
I don't think
It's
so.
the-
I don't know
wheel
why I
isn't
vaguely
controlling the
remembered
rudder.
that, but I was like,
It
did I
can.
make that up?
But it's actually
I pretty much,
controlling
like,
the sails.
Oh,
Used
okay.
So when you-
it's almost a part of the
school
magic.
stuff
Yeah,
and
so when you
city
turns the wheel,
sailor
the
stuff
sails
to get us on
themselves
here,
I know what it
rotate and
was.
turn.
It was,
Okay.
we have to
Okay,
be
is
mindful
there
of our
anything like-
magical stuff.
Yes, that's
Is
Is
there
there any
that's
manual
what it
labor
was.
that I can help with? Because I'm very
What
intrigued to.
Yeah, none
with
of our
ship.
items.
Like I like ships.
As
and
much
I
magical
want to know
items,
more
your sword
about
right
ships.
here,
So
right here, bitch.
mundane, Like I don't even know
It
what you're
doesn't
talking
look
about.
like
Shut
there's
up,
any
sword.
manual labor going on. The tier souls and the falcons here,
All the wizards.
honestly,
What?
are just kind of chilling.
What?
They're pretty
Just
much
jump off.
useless
It's
on
fine.
this ship.
If
in
anything
the air
actually
like
happens,
this.
I'll just jump off.
I want to talk to some
Plummet
of
to
my
death.
mages.
There's water.
Get some.
Somewhere.
Get some.
Gonna network.
Yeah, because I gotta find my mage.
Yeah. So you would know most of the mages here have
She's
tier
gotta
souls or
find her
falcons.
mage.
Sluts.
She's
They
trying
are
to leave it.
actually
you call them sluts.
they are they're the mages who
Mages.
have tier souls or falcons that
Yeah,
are,
already
are
got
working
tier
on the
soul.
ship, not in the school. But you
Just
can
the
network
wind.
and you can get to know. Before we do that, Suri, give me an investigation that you kind of like walk around. Or persuasion, talking to people, whatever skill you want to try to use.
I'm investigating.
Okay.
After I got shut down the first time, I'm like, fuck this, I'll figure it out on
Yeah.
my own. 15.
15. Yeah, you find
We should
a
make the cart fly.
Oh no.
with your ethereal horse too.
Yes.
So, as you are roaming around the ship, you actually find a doorway in the back of the ship.
Santa from hell.
Boagrius?
There's a door with these like arcane runes transcribed on them, and they are what's the word I'm looking for? School of Magics are horrible for me. Like a teleportation almost, or like
Conjuration.
Conjuration. Thank you. And you open this door, you crack it open, and you see the back of the ship. Just empty. And you kind of like walk through, and you feel yourself like walk through something, and there is a much smaller library, but very similar to the school. And there are mages down here reading,
Holy
transcribing. Like it is a study, but doesn't seem like it should fit.
Does it seem like a
In the
pocket
ship.
dimension,
Yes.
or does it seem like a portal to the actual
It
library?
seems like a pocket dimension.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And there's plenty of supplies,
Well,
paper, and
you guys have fun on your trip.
You could probably get.
It's making me want to do it now.
Do it.
I will yeet.
You want
all of
highs or
them.
lows?
They're stone. Highs never die.
Highs never dies.
Wait, why she hates his dice so much?
You can get about 800 gold worth
Cracking the
of
knuckles.
paper.
What's wrong with
800
that?
gold.
Yeah.
I just hate this one. It's like the nails on a chalkboard.
Okay.
Thanks.
So,
I just hate the sound.
Now I just gotta decide if I want to use
Why?
it.
Yeah.
Why do I bother?
Just turn your ears off because now I
I
have
will
to
say
do it after
this.
I heard them.
just
you would know, or
It's
Oh,
contagious. It is contagious.
they would tell you that
I like felt it.
this
I had
isn't
to.
something that you like necessarily just get to like take and like leave. Like you're gonna transcribe stuff, you're doing it here,
Yeah.
like, on the ship.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's gonna
Yeah.
be like
Yeah,
into the bag of
And, like,
holding, and then
You
peace
come back
out.
tomorrow and be like, I actually didn't get the paper.
Yeah.
That was for somebody else.
Get a little mustache
Yeah.
on. Do I get the free paper as well?
Yeah, you get 800 gold worth of paper, and that seems like a per expedition for the wizards here.
So what you're saying is, work on the ship.
If
In
you-
every expedition, I get a free 800 gold. To
Yeah,
transcribe.
if you are, they don't have time to be in the library studying and have access to the same resources that the people who are on the mainland would have. So the school kind of compensates that for, if you're going to be out and about, we're going to give you the means to transcribe spells.
I really gotta talk to Maria. I've been out and about this whole time.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
gotta get some of this.
School
Maria.
money?
My archmage. No, just an apply. Yeah.
So, you're thinking about transcribing spells. You're looking around, just talking to mages.
Yeah.
I might use my level.
But also some Tearsols
I'm
get
picking
some
up
idea
already?
of how I can
Just
impress
gives me
my
those 6 on the
Tearsol
spell
because
slot.
my Tearsol is very hard on me and stops me from time to time.
And I have a lot
So,
of
a
spells
lot
to
of-
transcribe.
A lot of you get like a range of responses from the tier
I didn't even
souls.
look at what
Some
spells I
say,
get.
"Wow, you got it easy."
I think I
Um,
Wow, really?
level.
I got it
Others-
easy?
Others say
Yeah.
that he's being too hard on you. It's, you know, like my mage never does that. Like we're more friends,
Okay.
and that's like the relationship that Cladriel and Asure have.
Okay.
And you get a range of like what kind of mage you should look for from these tier souls and falcons. Some say you should be best friends with your mage and like you should have that relationship. Others say that's not good. Like you need to cut ties, say I'm here to do a job, we're not friends, like I am expendable, I will die for you, and that's it. Like it's a business relationship only. So you
But-
get like that wide
But
range.
I feel like that's contradicting because if it's a
Hmm?
business relationship
Yeah.
only and there's I will die for you, that's
Yeah.
kind of a
But
There's
the
gotta
idea is
be
that
a
a mage
relationship,
is
right?
harder to create than a tier soul or a falcon. It takes a lot of resources and time to get to that level of magehood, where a tier soul is, it could just be somebody with a sword.
I'm just a soldier.
Yeah.
You're a loser.
Yeah. Some tier souls don't have magic. Cladriel has like that runic magic. Some are literally just like battle master fighters. They
Like me.
Yeah, they know how to hit things good. There are
My
some,
life has no meaning.
Less meaning, not no meaning.
Okay.
to the
less
school.
meaning.
To the school, 100%.
You have a
Like,
lot of
that's-
purpose. I mean, your purpose is to die for us.
Well, this better be a
I-
one hell of a mage.
I will say, all the tier souls and falcons are happy. They do not regret their decision to be a tier soul or a falcon. They are content with what they do, and they truly believe in the purpose behind it.
I truly believe it.
The mages that you speak to, what questions are you asking them? Is there anything specific, or is it just kind of like
How
just
close can you get with your mage?
Is there any green aja going on here?
that is
Bow, 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 bow.
there's nothing written that says you cannot.
I water in my mouth, dude.
Damn.
There's-
Should have tried harder. Then.
There's nothing in the
Do
agreement
you know what that means,
that
Tao?
you cannot.
I have
But-
water in my mouth.
Oh my God,
What?
We're ending the stream now.
What?
It's been fun.
So, no, there's no like that says, oh, you can't have relations with your mage. A lot of people look down on it because it makes you really connected and kind of it clouds your judgment sometimes.
But if your judgment is to give your life for them,
Yes.
I feel like it doesn't cloud.
The issue is with the mage. Like, it clouds the mage's judgment of letting you die for them.
Okay.
And they may, like, the issue with Asura that you've actually seen
You make 2 attacks.
is
2 attacks on your turn.
how he won't leave
I
Claude
don't know if you had that already.
if Claude's, like, on death's door.
Because they got a thing going.
And you've seen that. You've seen that relationship kind of like, and you understand now why it can be dangerous. Like,
Yeah.
Asura can die
That's what you got them.
if they were by themselves. And you guys are in a party, so it's a little bit different. But if they were just by themselves and Claude was fighting and he was going down, you now
Both gonna
understand.
be-
Yeah, you now understand.
Did you
Okay,
have
that's
something else anymore?
probably not
I
a
don't think
great
you-
idea.
What about Tissels
So-
and Falcons?
I'll be right back.
It's
Or Tissels and Tissels.
yeah.
and Falcons
I mean, there's
and
no
Falcons.
there's no downside to that. There's no
Okay.
like there's no one saying like it's not a good thing because it's you don't really work side by side usually.
Okay. And one last question.
Yeah.
A Tissel or a Falcon, but with someone else's mage.
Sherlock.
Scared me.
That
Um,
wasn't even too bad.
same thing. That
Just
is
the high pitchedness of it.
that's one of those like it would be the same as a Tear Soul and Tear Soul or Falcon and Falcon. Like it'd be that same situation. It's a little less heard of because like you're not really spending time with other people's Tear Souls usually or Falcons. So it's one of those things where and that too can be kind of messy because then if you let's say you marry someone else's Tear Soul, it can cause strife between like if their Tear Soul dies, did they let them die? Why did they?
Sherlock.
So it starts to get into a gray area, and but that's the information that you get from these like mages, and they're forthcoming. They're not mean about it. They're not like
As a ranger.
they seem to be willing to talk because there's not much to do on the ship except for the ones who are actually working. They kind of like give you short answers, but none of them are like outwardly rude to you.
I guess for the rest of the time, would I be able to practice with any?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Tear Souls are practicing. Not all of them at once because the ship it's big, but it's not
There's more
like
that are in this book.
it is probably compared to like a galleon size. So it is a big ship, but for like hand-to-hand combat and sparring, it can get a little tight with.
So it's more like target practice, probably.
You target practice. There are some sparring matches below deck. There is a very similar to what Asura is doing with the library, a pocket dimension with like a sand pit, and like you can like sign up for a slot to like practice.
That's cool. I like that. Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, you can definitely do that.
Like,
Is there anything that Karai wants to be doing? Anything like of like I guess like role play like that you where you just kind of
I thought about offering tarot readings, but I don't know how that's gonna work on this ship. So.
yeah. I mean, if you offer tarot readings, like people will take them. Usually, like the Tear Souls or the Falcons are
Okay.
the ones a little bit more interested in that. It's not that the mages don't believe in gods,
Yeah.
but they don't get their power from them, so they're kind of like,
Yeah.
well, but you can find like a Tear Soul or a Falcon who's a cleric
Okay.
or like a paladin, and like, hey, like like they're a little bit more in touch with the religious aspect of that. Yeah, you can give out readings. Are you charging for them, or are you just giving them?
They can like donate if they
Okay.
want.
Okay. We'll say
Or tip, rather.
in these first 3 days, you get
usually needs something.
15 silver and like 2 gold, just from like different
Yeah.
readings that you give. You too know that Tear Souls and Falcons don't normally carry a lot of coin on them because it's again expendable. Galea, is there anything you want to be doing these first couple days? You want to fix the green screen on that, so just flip it over a little bit. Yeah, thanks. There was like a weird like rift in the sky. It led to
You don't
a
want
couch.
that. You don't want that to happen yet.
It led to a couch.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wild.
So like 3 days. I mean, we're not fast tracking. 20
Probably
days.
just like laying low for right now, kind of
Okay.
Did you order?
minding my own business with.
Yeah.
Did you ask anybody else?
The sword does not speak to you for 3 days.
Great.
Hey,
wow,
that's good.
That's rude.
Does
I know.
not.
Oh, it's great.
I was
Does
under
not,
impression
does not speak to you. So
So I'm
Because
still
always
like
here
I'll
when
probably like
everybody's already-
I know, but
and just
still,
kind of walk
wow.
around,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna.
okay, just kind of mosey on around and check out things.
Want to ask? It's already put in.
You guys all have your own rooms. They are pocket dimensions, so they are spacious. It's not like a normal ship.
We should travel like this more often, guys.
Let's just get a sky ship.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
No, I told you we were gonna do it to the cart.
True, yeah.
Get some pocket dimensions for the cart.
With like just doors that just levitate there and open up to pocket dimensions. Oh, do I want to
The
level
457 of asking of where those emotes are.
Oh. We just buy something.
Honestly, we probably could on Etsy, but it's not the point.
I mean, I have one already.
We have
Sort
two.
of.
Oh.
We have two. A natural 20 and a natural 1. We just need
Yeah.
photos of them.
I mean, I have a natural 20 already made.
Oh, do you really?
Well, yeah, for your.
Oh, yeah.
I had one too, but it got lost in the purge.
Well, anyways, it's fine. Are you transcribing for 3 days? Not.
I have to level up to transcribe,
Gotcha.
because all the shit that I'm transcribing is 6th level. 6th level spells are. I'm probably not gonna level up for like 2 months. So like.
Just do it. Just fucking do it. Do it. You won't.
Oh God.
It makes
No
sense thematically. You know, you're on a ship full of mages and you can like learn from them.
You gotta, I can do it too.
I can entice you a little bit more with leveling up if you'd like.
Mm-hmm.
The library you were at feels like the library at school. So it would take
So time is
half the time to transcribe a spell. So if it requires 8 hours, it would only take 4 hours outside. It would take 8 hours in the library, but it only 4 hours would pass outside.
I'm gonna do this, and then we're gonna get into a fight, and I'm gonna be like 1 HP, everybody's down. I could use my action to level up and just take over, and then I'm not gonna have it.
Nope. That's what I was sitting here thinking
this,
too.
This is now, you gotta not.
But if I
think about
level up
hypotheticals.
now, I'm more equipped, so that doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then do it.
Do it.
Bet you won't.
Jeez.
I guess I'm leveling up.
All right.
Hey.
Got bullied into it.
So you have what? I'm terrible at math.
What do you
What
have?
equation
you
are you
at?
doing?
72 hours worth of transcribing
So half that.
for 3 days. So you
What to transcribe?
could probably get most of those spells transcribed in this
Well,
first 3 day period.
The ones that I can afford.
Yes. How much?
Yeah.
Check here real quick for you.
Is it
If you want it, Cloud offers you up 75 gold.
Yeah, but
If that'll actually do anything for you, if it'll help at all.
Yeah, it'll help.
That I don't like is
It's not
the
always
first,
gold,
like,
it's
few
some.
uses. It's very like.
Yeah.
For one of the second level spells,
I have
it's
to
called Bark Skin.
scrape off a lot when I use it, but
Can
I
you
do
tell
like
on
the value of it.
Okoya?
Read what the spell says.
Touching a willing creature until the spell ends, the target has a rough bark-like appearance. The target's AC can't be less than 16, regardless of what kind of armor it's wearing. It says creature. So
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I don't see why not. Don't worry, you'll take the spell, and then I'll like later on be like, you can't.
Kill
you
off
can't,
Okoya.
you actually can't do that. I'm gonna get the statue tossed over the side.
Great.
She's literally
Snap.
gonna be a, hey, what's that? Throws it over.
So these first 3
Fucking
days,
sapling.
you guys don't see Asure,
Yeah.
like at all.
so antisocial?
He, I would say, spends the entire time in the library transcribing. They even have cots in there, like, to sleep. So
It's paradise.
What a
for
nerd.
a wizard, 100%. Someone roll me a D20.
I got it, guys.
You got it?
Oh, Tom already did it.
No,
Damn it.
I'm not.
No,
No, no, no, no,
she's-
no, no, no,
she's just-
no,
she's
I'm
just
just
rolling.
rolling.
No,
Yeah.
no, I don't want the pressure on.
Wait, no, there's no pressure. I was just rolling for fun.
She's just been over here rolling her D20, so.
13.
Okay.
13, okay.
It's still. We'll take it.
That's funny. I also rolled a 13.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, so it was meant to be.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's
Yeah.
Okay.
I ourselves in the Lord's hands.
Yeah.
It is
On
his
the
day.
Lord's
It is.
day.
I was just gonna say.
Lord's-
So,
Oh my god. Okay. I saw a car driving around and it was 444666666.
Weird.
Not 20.
wasted.
Who said it was a waste?
Good
Maybe
job, Tal.
No. Maybe what I was rolling for really needed a nat 20. I just did something really amazing right here.
You did.
Just save it. I rolled this earlier.
Would you-
It came out
would
to a
you
nat
roll for
20.
it?
Huh?
What'd you roll for?
The next thing that needs to.
Okay.
I
That's
found
right.
self-love.
What kind of check is that?
Nat 20. Finding self-love.
Whether or not to jump off the boat, I don't know.
An
Are you gonna
acrobatics?
do it or
Right,
not?
What?
Okay.
Do it. You won't.
13, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So,
Unless you want to add both of our 13s
What is
together.
this?
no.
Okay.
What?
I'm out.
And make
It's
it
not
a
in the-
26?
Oh.
So,
Nicholas, I'm
You know,
disappointed. You
your
should have
OCD
even
should have
ruined
caught
it
that.
That's
more.
true. I was like,
I'm not trying to deal with it.
It's not in the hole.
You guys, there have been conversations you've overheard about the capital. Asuri, I believe, told you guys about the disease.
Yes.
But he didn't learn much about it.
Yeah, there have been conversations about asking everybody when's the last time you were at the Capitol, and just
That's
like
why we were thinking about laying low. Because
Who have you been in
the
contact
disease.
with?
And
And
there
people
were
have just
people
gotten
that said they were just there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we wanted to.
they didn't
quarantine
get on the ship
ourselves.
though.
And we've
People
all been
didn't get on the
walking
ship.
around.
But we don't know who's been there
Correct.
and who hasn't.
Yeah.
Do we
so
know what kind of disease it is? Or like,
They-
do you just die?
It's
or
a
like,
necrotic, right?
it's like a necrosis.
They're open to be zombies.
In these 3 days, there are what? Oh,
It's the Walking
What?
Dead.
there have been reports to the captain of the ship, and like him being the highest ranking mage on the ship here, and he's relayed this information to the crew and to you guys as well. In that sense, it seems to be an airborne contagion.
We're in the air.
Everyone starts jumping off the
It
ship.
was born here.
It seems to be an airborne contagion, and it is spreading rapidly in the capital. But they have like basically quarantined the entire capital. No one comes, no one goes. It is locked
That
down.
we land and they're gonna be like, actually, you all have to stay on the ship.
Yeah.
Go
We're about
away.
to go through while lockdown and.
You also hear that the ship is not to
Ruin
touch
our lives for
down.
the next 2 years.
The ship is to stay in the air. The school has issued any ship that they have that is capable of flying to ascend and stay away from the land.
Anywhere.
They will not be landing
Anywhere?
anywhere. They're to stay.
Wow,
Anywhere?
who called it?
We live here now.
Yeah.
We live here.
You can.
Hopefully no
Yo,
one's
the
got it on
sword's
the
gonna
ship.
get real hungry.
Oh shit! Throw that bitch over the side.
I have to go with it.
I mean, we're the
The
sacrifice.
sword?
You hear the school itself is locked down. Like they're not letting people into the school, and they're not letting mages leave the school. They've called back any mage that has like lives on the outside, like Asure you did, and is like, come to the school. They make sure you're healthy, cure you of whatever diseases, and they're just trying to like isolate them. The capital, like the crown themselves, have done the same. Their guard is in the castle walls, and they are there. It has become a little chaotic in the capital, especially with people trying to leave and the guards not letting them. Yeah, so that's in these like next couple days. That's kind of like the rumors that you guys hear, and you can use some time to discuss what that means for your troop and how you are going to.
Only you
continue
know
from
about
here.
the sword, right? The rest of us don't know. Yeah.
Correct, yeah.
I meant
He's in
more so about the
library,
not
so,
landing thing, and you guys having a cart.
I'm not going to prepare the tower.
Wow.
No.
And the ship crashes
Just
into
saying.
the abyss.
I was just gonna say.
Wait, how many do you get?
Spells?
Yeah.
17.
You get 17 and you're not gonna prepare the tower?
Look how many spells I have!
Why the hell do you have so many useless ones other than tower?
The problem is they're not useless. They're all amazing, and I want all of them.
I was
Tower?
like, big talk.
Tower?
We're on a ship.
There's 17!
Shit.
Yeah, and when the ship goes down, we need a tower.
It won't go down, I'm sure.
2 minutes later.
Knock on
Exactly.
wood. This is wood.
Nick, can you pass me the little note card holder spot on the ground to the
Not
left?
this one?
Oh, no, it is that one. Yeah, I thought it was on the ground still.
Oh, you wrote down the spells.
No.
No.
I need that pen when you're done.
So, you want a pencil?
No.
Okay.
Wow.
Actually, can you get my red pen?
Is there anything you guys want to do these 2 days as these rumors begin to spread?
Panic.
Panic? Okay.
No, just
Everyone's just after your dice today, huh?
I know. The worst.
You do have 15 days to figure this out.
Mhm.
maybe forever.
Maybe forever. Maybe
I mean,
this
it's
is
not
just where we
not
live.
bad up here. There is food. Like it's not like it's like rations. Like it's actual.
Are we just like hearing people have these conversations and anybody like told us?
The
or,
captain tells.
like makes a speech or something? Like an announcement?
No, he tells a few individuals, and then they like kind of like start to spread it.
Just like
The initial like sending of like or like the initial message of like this is what the capital's doing. He announces that to the crew. But like all like the small like starting to get worried about families and like just like what does that mean? Like are we staying in the air? How long are we staying up here for? What's going on? Like you start hearing like all of those smaller rumors and like worries kind of just circling the ship. I will say that you hear these rumors and these worries, but they always end with the school figure it out. Kind of like we have faith in the school. Like this is what we do. This is our mission. And while they seem worried, they're not panicking. There's on a normal ship you'd probably expect some panic.
Yeah, normal ship would probably be dead, crashing into the ground.
Yeah. Normal ship shouldn't be flying in the air. That's you.
Yeah, you better get that.
So, you're transcribing spells those first 3 days. So you, as long as it's under 72 hours, you'd be done. And 800 gold worth, or how much you're spending.
It was. Yeah, I'm done.
So these 2 days in that pass, you hear these rumors as well. You spend some time in the library, read and do things like that. But I'd say you're out on the deck a little bit more, and you hear these rumors and these announcements as well.
Okay.
You haven't had any contact from Maria directly,
Sherlock.
but you're not sure if, obviously she's busy probably. She's running around like crazy. So, 2 days. What do you guys want to be doing?
2 more?
Yeah, 2 additional days.
I'm gonna ritually cast comprehend languages and start reading this book.
Okay. So,
This is in my own personal pocket dimension, not in the library.
okay. The book itself is in Celestial. The majority of it. It goes between Celestial, Infernal, Abyssal,
Abysmal.
Abysmal. A much older language, like Primordic type script, but you're able to read it. It does not just give directions on closing off planes of existences, like the Abyss or anything. It is like a pick your plane type thing. Abyss and the 9 hells, the celestial plane, the Shadowfell. Like, it is a true how to close off a plane of existence from another. The material plane is on there as well, so potentially you could close off the material plane
From all
other planes. You could cut ties.
That seems like it would be disastrous.
Yeah.
Like cataclysmic.
Yeah, so you would, in reading this over these 2 days, you're not sure if there is a way. It would take more time and more reading to close off both the Abyss and the Nine Hells at the same time. There is one way, which is
Do all of them.
do all of the planes, but you know the repercussions of doing that.
Yeah, that's like a last resort.
Yeah. You from reading this book, you learn that you can close off one plane. You could close off the Abyss or the Nine Hells. It takes a toll on whoever casts.
We helped ourselves to your focus, Joe.
A very
Better not be my favorite ones.
Do it with your hands.
I purposely grabbed your favorite.
That's my favorite.
I know.
But this is my second favorite.
No, I hate
It
that one.
does. It does not say exactly what happens, but it talks about.
So, question.
Yes.
How does this closing off work? If I close off the Abyss, can I close off the Abyss from all other planes?
You would close it off in the ritual. You would say, "I'm closing off the Abyss from this plane." You're shutting that gate. So, in theory, they could travel from the Abyss to the Nine Hells, then to the material plane still. There's still that possibility.
Okay.
It is a little bit harder because you do know, interplanar travel is difficult,
Yeah, it's not something everybody can do.
and it's not like the Abyss like the Nine Hells or vice versa. It's
So that means only the big bads can really get through.
The ones that we want to close off.
Oh, great.
if you spend more time reading, there might be a way to do this.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of there's actual text, and then there's a lot of like script on the side, like notes that have been written throughout the time that this book has been around. It does seem possible, maybe, to close off the Abyss completely from all the other planes, but that the more you do, the more of a toll it takes on the person actually performing this ritual.
Mm-hmm.
The ritual itself seems fairly easy. It does not require as much as you would probably have anticipated. It seems more of like this book gives you the circle that is needed, the runes that are needed, and the ingredients. It's those runes that are very intricate and detailed, and that is the part that is locked away. It is not necessarily the need for a blood of a creature from that plane.
It is a need of that?
You need some tether that you have. If it's
So are you saying it doesn't have to be blood, or are you saying
it doesn't have to be blood.
something from the Abyss?
Yeah.
So like rocks.
Potentially.
We got rocks.
From reading, it seems like the fresher and the
what?
fresher, like how if let's say it's blood, having blood that you just retrieved from a demon is probably gonna be better than you have blood from like a week ago. The chances of success are significantly higher.
Yeah.
Being so like the rocks that you guys have, being on this plane of existence is diminishing their connection to that plane.
Okay.
So you need something that is like fresh.
Gotcha.
But it can be a rock.
And what's the physical toll?
Depending on what you want to do, it goes as high as death.
Okay.
Consuming your soul. There's talk of your body being ripped from the inside and like just eviscerated.
Hypothetically,
Yes.
if I wanted to close off the abyss from everything, what
Yes.
would that do to me?
The abyss from everything.
Because it's probably wrong.
If done perfectly, it will not kill you, but it will severely impact your physical and mental state. There's no like, oh, you're gonna lose an arm. It's just, you're gonna live. And eventually you may have a quality of life again. If it's done perfect. Mechanically, it'd be like 5 levels of exhaustion, and a shit ton of like minuses to your saves, like probably like a minus 4 or 5 to all of your saves. I mean, it's gonna like drain you a lot, mechanically speaking. That's what we're looking at.
Okay.
But that's everything done perfect.
That's the best outcome?
That's the best outcome.
Mhm.
Holy shit, doesn't sound like
It's
a
not
good
permanent.
outcome.
It's not permanent. It's things that you can bounce back from. But
But he could be mentally fucked up.
yeah,
He could be like, every time I see Claudio.
there are talks of
I've been there. It's not a
Um,
good time.
hallucinations. Like after you close off that, like you may experience yourself. You're essentially tethering, because it does require a piece of you as well, like a part of you for the spell. You're tethering yourself to this closure. So there have been, in like the script on the side, possibilities of you having is it not waking nightmares, but like where you're awake, you're dreaming. It's like a
Lucid dream?
Like night terrors?
Hallucinations?
I guess that's hallucination would be the best. Like you're standing here in the material plane, but your mind is in the abyss, and you feel like your body is there. and,
Remote
like,
viewing?
Like an interdimensional thing?
yeah, like you are tethered to this, and there's talk of like,
Sleep paralysis.
yeah, kind of like you are just your body is there, and you are somewhere else.
I know what you're trying to, like, that word you're looking
I-
for, and I feel like
I don't
I know
what
how I
to
want to
say. Yeah,
describe. I
everybody
know how I
is
want to
just saying
describe
different
it, but like I
things.
don't want to describe it that way because like it is from a show, and I don't want to like
A show?
spoilers or anything
Yeah,
like that.
no, don't do it.
So
A show?
Nope.
I'm not even gonna say it. So
A show that we watch?
yeah, you just watched it, and we were talking about it yesterday.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Very similar to that.
Oh!
Okay.
Weird stuff.
Okay.
Tao, shut up.
What?
Yes,
Okay.
that.
What is that?
So as long as Joe knows what I'm talking about, that's all that matters.
We're purposely not saying it so we don't potentially give spoilers,
Yeah.
and you're like hinting at it. That's
Oh,
why
no,
I said shut
hints.
up.
We don't want to become famous.
I don't think people will understand. My hints are notoriously awful.
Playing Yu-Gi-Oh over here. That's my trap card.
Oh, I see.
Try me. Try me. Trap card your ass.
Oh, the guy died. The creator of Yu-Gi-Oh! Recently died.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
I was like, damn, what spoiler are you saying now?
Oh, and the ex-president of Japan got assassinated.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was crazy the weekend.
What?
Yeah.
Thank you, Tao.
Oh, love this place.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you what I needed.
So you need
The thing.
a material component from the plane of existence. You need a fair amount of your own blood. Say 10 vials of your own blood, which you use to transcribe the runes. Like you're using both material components to make these runes. The runes themselves are in Celestial, and I mean they are probably the most intricate runes that you've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. The runes are the hard part.
Yeah.
It's just
So I could try it now.
You could try it now.
Ooh.
You could try it now if you wanted to.
I'm just gonna practice the runes.
Okay. Give me an Arcana check for. There's a total of 13 runes. Give me an Arcana check for the first rune.
Arcana, you said? 23.
It's not good. It's not like those like intricate details that you're trying to get. We'll say for that day of just that one rune that you're practicing and just drawing with ink and paper. It's not matching up.
Okay.
And there's like this like weird like squiggly line, and you think you get it, and you look at it, and yours looks very similar. There's like a little like twist at the end that it's just not the same. It might work, but that thought of not being perfect,
Yeah.
like, creeps into your head of, well, this needs to be perfect.
He's gonna get us all killed.
And get himself killed.
Yeah, not you guys. You guys will
Oh, so
probably
it doesn't
be fine.
affect us, like
No,
your proximity?
It affects the caster.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's good then.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, I'm just practicing. I'm not writing them down for the actual. This ain't my own blood I'm using.
So it's someone else's blood.
No.
So, as night
Everyone else doesn't have blood.
on the
That we know of.
And not
Seventh-
anymore, he doesn't. Got him.
the seventh night, the seventh day you were
There's
practicing
a
these
dried up
runes.
little squirrel on the side.
The
Chocolate.
night falls and you guys are kind of out doing your own thing. Karaya,
Yes.
you are doing your tarot card readings, and you see that crack in your egg get larger and larger, and
Oh my god, it's my baby!
a small piece of the egg falls off, and you see this little beak sticking out, and you see these two little like talon-like hands like begin to like push at it.
It's a dinosaur.
Disgusting.
I literally
Disintegration.
just said it was a hippogriff.
It's a dinosaur now. Changing it.
I don't want it anymore. Throw it off.
A pterodactyl.
It's a baby Celine.
Oh no.
It's a.
Definitely.
I don't have
Comes
claws.
out.
With the beak. I would instantly throw it over the edge.
Wow, that's so mean. It's a life form.
Celine was nothing but rude to me and spread rumors about me.
Wait, when? Excuse me, girl,
When did
when?
Celine spread rumors about Karaya?
Not once.
What?
Are you sure about that?
What the fuck did she spread? That she's a leader? She's a leader.
That I was rude, that I was hooking up with Asare, like...
Well, you guys, I mean,
Pretty sure the word bossy was thrown around.
Yeah, I
she
think
was
it
bossy.
Mean.
These are precisely what she does to me. That's not rumors. This is just facts.
You see a baby blue head peek out of the shell. The
Wait, the blue is baby
It's like a baby
blue.
blue head,
Oh, okay.
yep.
Not that the baby
the-
is blue.
the
It is
talons
blue.
themselves black in coloration.
Okay.
When this creature fully emerges, you see the shoulder down is jet black. It's like this very long, like cockatiel kind of tail
Okay.
to it, and these very small little baby blue wings come out of the shoulders. So the head is that baby blue color. With the,
Wait, we match. I'm blue.
you do.
Oh my God.
I was meant to be his mom
And it
or
has
her mom.
it has I think this was what I was thinking of, the cockatiel, like the feathers on top of its head.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
like.
yeah, it's got like those little
Little
blue,
crown.
yep, like a blue crown with like white tips on them,
Frosted tips.
and it's just like it's got frosted tips.
Hey, it's the 90s.
It's the 90s.
Okay,
And
be proud.
the hippogriff kind of like is the egg itself like kind of shatters.
Yeah.
And it just kind of stands there,
Oh.
looks around, able to stand, but you can see is like
A little wobbly.
yeah, it's kind of like wobbly. And it just kind of stands there, and you can see across its doesn't matter, left shoulder. Does not matter. There is a massive scar that like runs down like its arm.
He was just born. How's my man got?
It looks similar to like the crack in the egg.
Oh.
So it looks like it is.
He came up defected.
Throw him over.
Oh, wow.
He's never gonna be able to fly.
Sink or swim, little man.
And you see it
Sink
kind
or
of
swim.
slowly start walking, and its like wings kind of unfurl a little bit, and it just kind of like stands there and is like looking around,
Yeah.
confused, unsure of what is going on, but
Are hippogriffs like?
common.
Yeah, I guess. Like, is everybody on the ship gonna like kill it? Or,
No.
Okay.
It's
like,
hippogriffs-
you know, like a magical
Hide in
item
my
kind of
room,
thing,
you'll
like,
never
is it
see me
just
till
like-
we
hippogriffs are
leave.
used in the capital as mounts.
Okay.
Okay.
They are very easy to train, and they bond quickly with whoever's training them.
Oh.
Perfect. Yeah.
Perfect.
They are very loyal too. So they are the chosen mount as opposed to like a Pegasus, which is, you know, a little bit harder to train, or a griffin. Hippogriffs
A little more
are
stubborn.
yeah. Hippogriffs are the dogs of the sky.
Oh.
Like they are loyal to whoever feeds them and raises them. So
Flying golden retriever.
I know.
Baby formula's real expensive. I don't know where you're gonna feed it.
Good berries.
I think
Imagine
it'll
I
hunt for
have
itself.
money.
they are
Limit
carnivorous.
5 per person.
Yeah.
But I mean, the bird.
Meat berries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meat berries.
Meat berries.
Gross.
They do eat fruits and things like that too, but
Yeah.
primary diet would be of this is kind of what it looks
Just
like.
find some giant bugs. We're flying around.
Oh.
Ooh.
But
Hello.
much smaller
Mm-hmm.
and
Nice.
much darker and like that, the black. And it's just kind of like looks to you and like slowly starts to kind of like walk and
I'm
stumble.
gonna try to help him like keep his balance, or her. I don't know.
You're not sure.
Got
Yeah.
big old wiener on it.
You don't see a big old wiener. You don't see anything else. It's just
As a groomer, I would just like reach underneath.
You're not entirely sure how to sex
Yeah,
a
that's totally
hippogriff.
fair.
You're kind of looking at this thing. You're like,
Do they have a cloaca?
I was just gonna ask
Yeah,
that. Is it a cloaca?
you're
That's true. Does it have a horse reproductive or bird reproductive?
the bottom half is horse.
Yeah.
So you would imagine horse, but you don't see anything. You're kind of like
Hmm.
Not hung like a horse. huh?
not hung like a horse. No.
Hey, he's a baby, you guys. Jeez, he's just born.
That's just checking the
Give him a
genetics, you know.
second.
And people are kind of like coming up to the ship and like surrounding you.
Ah.
They're not like in like a aggressive, but just like a oh shit, like
Yeah.
a hippogriff. And people were aware of your egg. They weren't, you know.
Yeah.
And they're all like kind of surrounding and like looking at it and like
Mhm.
just like keeping their distance from you and. it's-
Moonbeam everybody.
Definitely kill 'em all.
Get them all away from my baby. This thing is precious.
Never look at my son again.
Literally. This reading is over. Take your cards.
And
But you know, the plot twist is I'm gonna be the favorite person, right?
it is
I'll kill you. Quite literally.
It
Don't
is
ever
a
speak
little-
to me or my son again.
poetic that your hippogriff was born at night underneath this night star.
Oh, he was blessed.
Yeah.
Oh,
In the
wait,
sky,
what's
too.
the
I-
date? I need his
I
birthday.
think-
Oh my god.
It is. Do you want the my month or the actual month name?
Convert it for me, please. I don't have my book, so I'm gonna just make a quick note. In my phone.
September 13th.
Wait.
What time is it roughly?
This would be.
No, this is a
Actually,
non-magic.
it'd be September
Missed that
12th
line.
because it's the
It's
night.
only the first
Okay.
line. So it's easy to miss.
This got caught up in the rest of it where I was like, ooh, the sword couldn't be done.
You know, I'll roll for it. How about that?
Okay.
I'll
Yeah.
roll for it. It is.
Maybe if I just erase them.
Can't roll that number.
Yeah.
It's got to be late. Okay. It is 8:20.
8:20 p.m.
8:20 p.m.
I need that for my book for later.
Here, hang on. I'll even give you 8:21.
Wow.
There we go. Roll D4 for you.
Thanks.
Yep. 8:21,
What a guy.
September 12th. Your hippogriff was born.
September, baby. Best can end.
When are you gonna name it?
I don't know.
Why? Why is it the best?
Well, he's born in the beginning of the month,
means
so he's
shit.
a Virgo. Actually, I think I made Karaya a Virgo, but I don't have my. I don't think I have my thing with me. No, it's in the book. I forgot it at home.
As all this is happening,
But you're both Virgos?
I think so. In the game, at least.
where are you at?
Well, do we all know that this is happening?
I mean, I'm just asking where you're at in general on the ship at night.
At
At
night?
8 o'clock at night?
8:21.
8:21? What are you doing? What's...
Well, I would.
I was going to say Celine. What is Sadiqa's...
Well, I would probably be in
Whereabouts?
the room, like cleaning my weapons
Okay.
and stuff.
So you're downstairs in your room cleaning weapons. Where's Galea at?
Probably just somewhere like top deck, like outside.
So you'd probably see this. You'd be able to like...
See like the swarm of people
Yeah.
start gathering and
I swear, where are you at?
Practicing runes.
Practicing
Fucking nerd.
Okay. You hear
he's
a
really, really pale, isn't he?
a knock on your door.
Pale red. So
Pale red. Oh, yeah,
pink,
red.
I guess.
Okay.
I'm pink.
You hear a knock on your door, Sabre.
Is Cloud around?
Cloud is not.
Wow.
Gotta open my own door. What is this?
Wow.
I guess I'll go get it.
Okay.
Doing very important research in here.
Mumbling under your breath.
You see standing there a human with like the maroon coloration of the a tear soul. Says, may I come in?
Does Cloud wear the same uniform, right?
Same uniform, different color.
Different color.
Yep. His
Is there
is like the
significance
royal
to
blue. Maroon is usually sailors. People
Okay.
who are on ships.
Sailor Division.
Yep.
The Navy.
Yep. The Navy.
The Navy.
That's weird.
But they're not wearing Navy.
They're not.
They're wearing maroon.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
Weird magic world, right?
Do I recognize this person at all?
You haven't seen him on the ship.
Human, eh?
Human.
What does he want?
He's asking if he can come in and have a conversation with you, or if you want to step out and have a conversation with him.
Sure. Well, leave the door
I
open.
really hate this lake.
What's better?
He's trying to.
Let's have a conversation.
Yeah. There's a fucking ship in between us.
There's more than that between us.
Oh.
Ooh.
He steps in. You said come in, right?
Yeah. I'm leaving the door open too.
That's fine.
So you don't have to open it again.
He
Just
like
announced
Sorry.
really loud. I suppose I, Asare, could allow you, insert name here, to
I
come.
text
in-
Claude.
Right.
he pulls out a chair at this desk that you have and has a seat.
Awfully presumptuous. Disintegrate. Get your fucking no manners ass out of here.
Kind of like looking at like your setup that you have currently. You
Oh, so
see it's
he's
like
nosy, too?
the scraps of paper balled up of like the rune that you've been fucking practicing. You can't get it right. And he says, "Runes are difficult to learn, aren't they?"
I'm gonna kill this guy. He already knows too much.
He says,
Some of them are.
You
I'm gonna try to keep 5 feet between us.
Okay. He doesn't like approach you or you
Yeah,
walk
I'm just
away.
trying
He's,
to
he's
just-
sitting down at this like kind of like looking around the room, looking at you. You are messing with very powerful magic, Asure. You see his
Who are
eyes
you?
kind of gleam like a very bright white for a second. Pupilless, just
Who are you?
I am a messenger.
From who?
Just look it up.
Tell whoever you are working for they have nothing to worry about.
You understand why this book is dangerous.
Yes. And I do not desire to break any bonds that are beneficial. this place.
The realm that you are attempting to close off.
Close the door. Shut the fuck up!
While it is not a safe place, there is a balance. It will be disrupted if you do not do so successfully. Where is the book?
That's for me to know.
You gotta press your panic button under the desk right now.
Claude.
Claudia.
He looks at you and he almost looks like through you, like into your soul. You have an
Part
affliction.
of the sandwich. Do you want some broccoli?
What do you mean?
Doesn't answer you. He says,
No.
I am the first of many to come.
sorry.
I am the hope for diplomacy. My brothers will not be so kind. You continue down this path, Asure. You will have problems.
Listen. I am a bit of a perfectionist, so you should know that this process is in good hands. I'm not going to screw anything up.
Stands up. He begins to walk towards you. Not in like an aggressive way, just like a casual. You don't get the sense that he's trying to harm you. And he reaches a hand out and is reaching out for your hand, like for you to like kind of like grab hold.
What is this?
It's an offering of good faith.
I want to insight this mofo.
Go right ahead.
8.
There's not much facial expression to this human. Seems void of any expression. The voice very monotone. You don't hear inflections or... You don't get the sense that he's trying to intimidate you in this moment. He definitely was at one point in time, and that he made that very clear.
I'm worried he's gonna fucking teleport me out of this place. Hit him.
Yeah.
No. Oh.
Yep. And as you do so, you feel a warm light emit from his hand onto your arm and course through your body. And it starts to burn. Not like a hot shower almost. Like it's the uncomfortable, but you're not like, excruciating pain. And you feel something inside of you being pulled. Something that has been rooted in your system. You haven't been able to shake. And he heals you of your addiction to your drugs.
Can I have the rest?
No, I can start
Just
over.
kidding.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
One pinch.
Yeah, these drugs are gonna last longer. Says
Do I know that that's what happened?
you feel that like that cloudiness of like that haze has been kind of in your mind, and it's clear, and You believe that haze may have been stopping you from perfecting these runes. That it was clouding your knowledge, your ability to do these things.
But will I be able to sleep?
It's a different affliction. There's guilt. I can block it out for a short time.
That's all right.
He says, I bought you some time. My brothers will not accept this as a solution. They will come. And they will try to take the book forcefully. As he goes to leave, he turns back and says, be careful of those you surround yourself with. Their intentions are not as pure. He walks out.
I'm pretty pure. Hey, I'm a kid.
And you go
That doesn't mean anything.
you go over to the desk and you're
Yeah.
Yeah, but
looking
you
at
look
their-
shady though. You
your
came in
rooms.
with shady.
You're new here.
They look like shit. Like
I went to
they're
school.
not good, and you're now
And?
seeing like
You went to Clee
you
School
start
of Life.
transcribing
Okay.
this
The
room,
Spider-Man.
Yeah, well, that's
and you get it perfect from the first go. It matches perfectly.
It's your drug addiction.
You have one
You
room
had-
down.
have an awakening.
You have 1 out of 13.
But that's his only way to fall
Down.
asleep.
You want to mark
Gotta
that
work
somewhere
fast.
in your character sheet. You have 13 runes you have to learn. 1 is perfected.
Why can't we ever catch a break? You know, just not have people after us.
I know.
We get rid of one, we get 4 more. Like
Literally.
This is our DM.
Yeah.
It's not a demon.
Look, he's taking his frustration in life on
It's
us.
a good guy.
It's a good guy.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I don't know that this happened, so it doesn't matter. I'm just happy my baby was born, so.
Well, happy things are happening.
And
Yeah.
as you finish transcribing, you
There's no such thing as
rush
a
to
good
the door.
guy.
You look outside, and you see this human standing there in
That's
like
real.
a confusion, like like just looks like he's not where he remembers being, and he kind of starts to walk back past your room. He walks past you and is like,
You alright? You bumped your head pretty good back there.
"Yeah." Just kind of like trails off.
I'm gonna just, yeah. It's 8:20, you said?
Yeah.
At night?
821.
8:21.
21.
This is all happening at the same time. Your egg is hatching as this entity visited.
I want to make my way to the top deck.
Okay. You see a large crowd around, and you see Karaya and Galea like in the center of this crowd, and push your way through.
I'm actually gonna like
Oh.
go to the opposite end of the ship.
Okay.
I'm gonna like someone's like working on rope. Like, oh, did you see that there was a hippogriff born over there? You should go check it out.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go to like a secluded spot and pull out my drugs.
Right?
I'm gonna toss them off. Open the bag up a little bit so it
So
like
it
spills out.
Spills out everywhere.
And the wind is like.
You see some birds flying. They start fucking hallucinating and flying into the ship.
Sleep well, birds. They just like pass out of the sky.
They're just all wonky. It was a family of birds.
You have a clarity that you haven't had in a
Alex,
while.
I'm not vegan.
ship gonna up? You have a clarity when it comes to transcribing your spells to these runes to intentions that you have. And those intentions, those not so good intentions that you've kind of been in the play, those aren't gone. You just have a clearer knowledge of the path that you want to go. That
Those weren't drug fueled.
those were not drug fueled.
Yeah.
And there was a part of you that wanted to believe they were.
Mm.
They're not. But that was
That's
you.
me.
That was you.
Okay. Delete these drugs. Probably should have sold them, but you know.
This
what's
was more
done is
poetic.
done.
A family
Yeah.
of birds got him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck those birds.
It'd have been funny if you tossed it and the wind just blew it back over the crowd. Looking at the
Everybody.
Everybody just
like coke out
Yeah.
your baby hippogriff, and it's like a crack baby who just needs drugs every day. I got some other ones though, so we're
He was
good.
just bored.
What do you do, Asuri, after?
I'm gonna go head over to the group. Be like, oh wow, this is really cool.
Yeah, it's
It's beautiful.
a lot of the crowd is kind of like dispersed. They're interested in it, but they're also like, you're gonna be on the ship for a long time.
Right.
Like it was more of the hatching.
So much for quarantining ourselves.
Yeah.
The whole fucking ship's just like.
Um,
I'm wearing my mask too.
What, for quarantine puff?
You're gonna get me plague.
but is there anything you guys want to do this night besides the obvious, like spend time with
Yeah.
Hippogriff?
Yeah, that's what I'm.
But besides that, is there anything?
Have I found out about the hippogriff yet?
Where are you at again?
Well, because I
You're
was
in
in
your
my
room?
room.
Probably
yeah.
not. Yeah, I mean,
'Cause
there's
I'll
not a
probably-
buzz around the ship. It's like whoever was like
On top.
on top. Yeah.
Yeah, because I would be polishing and then going to bed because I'm being forced to wake up early in the morning
Yeah.
to do laundry for him.
You would notice too, like Claude
Scrub his
hasn't been
undies.
around you as much, but it's not like he's avoiding you. It's just
Yeah,
Spending time
you guys
with
are
me.
fucking
this should be a safe place.
pretty safe here. Yeah, even though he's probably training a lot, and
Swapping war stories with
this
the
is
other
this is a
Tearsons.
time to like trade stories and tactics and information of creatures that they fought and intelligence that way of, hey, yeah, did you know that beholders fucking shoot eyes that disintegrate you? What the fuck? Yeah, it's this eye stalk. I don't know if it's the same for everyone, but
His name was Larry.
yeah.
Terry or something.
Is-
Jer-
Larry
Jerry.
and
Am I
Jerry are
also
both different
because
than
like this is
Jerry.
in the Tearso Falcon community,
Mhm.
right? So am I also spending time with him?
With Claude,
Yeah.
he's not talking to you.
Wait, why not?
Ooh.
He hasn't talked to you for some time.
What
Yeah.
was the thing that triggered it? There was a few, and I'm like, what was the last one that like?
Well, it's because I tried to save him.
Because you didn't listen to him.
Because I tried to save
His
him.
direct order was get Asuri out of here, and
Bitch won't move.
he's
Was
talked.
that the
He's
beholder?
Have you
talked
met
to
him? It's like shifting a wardrobe.
No, with the demon in it.
Yeah, this is the one that was capturing you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
Um,
That was your fault.
He has talked to you in the sense of training, but it's not like there's no small talk going on. He has shifted this relationship from one of like oh, like we can be friends to I'm your mentor, you're my trainee.
Gonna write a little note.
That's it.
I miss you.
Oh god.
Put it in his shoe.
He just puts it on, doesn't even notice it. Crunch.
You guys all get a long night's rest.
I don't think I have to really do anything.
Every time I long rest, I always accidentally level up.
Same, I'm like level
Accidentally.
35.
So, following morning, anything you guys need to do?
I'm practicing runes.
Practicing runes?
I'm still being a
Nerd?
shut in, yeah.
Got it.
I got even more stuff to do, so yeah.
Anything Galea wants to be doing?
The sword still.
Hasn't talked to you. been nice, peaceful. You still feel that need to have it on you, or at least
But
bother
I'm not
you.
like wanting to.
But yeah, no, there's that. You know, he's not pushing you to kill. Yet.
Yet.
Actually, I am. Before I shut myself away for the day, I do want to have a conversation with everybody. So, we should. I just got done writing lots of spells in my spell book, and I think when we touch down, we should try to look for some. We haven't done any just regular old mercenary work for a while. I think we should try to do a job that'll make us some money.
Do we need money?
Yes.
For what?
Spell components.
I lost an eye last time you had a mercenary job.
We don't have to do that dangerous stuff, but if we get into town and they're like, "Oh, we want to kill the rats in our basement."
How much money do you need?
I don't need any right now. I spent pretty much all my money.
Ah.
But I'm just as I continue my studies and I have these scrolls that I could copy off of. Eventually, I'm going to need money, and I pretty much don't have anything left. So just maybe we take a job or two.
It'll be
something
fine.
easy, something.
I
We
mean,
can
aren't we working
reconnect.
on your current stuff?
Yes.
But there's always stuff we can do on the way too.
Yeah.
So it might not be a bad idea.
Or maybe once we get some downtime, or after we kill some demon goblins, we can get to Dormarsh. Maybe they have a job for us. I don't know. Just something to bring a little income.
I think it's a great idea.
Alright.
That's all. I'm going to go into my room for the rest of the day. If anybody needs me, that's where I'll be.
Good talk.
Transcribe it. Give me an Arcana check. With advantage. This newfound clarity that you have.
29.
29. It's good. Perfect.
2 down?
2 down.
I'm gonna be doing this for the whole.
Yeah.
the whole
It
round.
does take you a few days to get this down.
Sure,
So
yeah,
there's
yeah.
gonna be some downtime where, and you are doing the easy ones.
Mhm.
You're kind of like, oh, I'm gonna knock out these less intricate ones, but there are some that are like,
I'm also gonna ask around for if anyone has vials. We need
it
some
is easy
vials.
enough to find.
Cool. I'll steal some from the library.
Yeah. They have like a test tube kit where it's just like a bunch of vials and just take them as you need them. It's funny because you take them, and about an hour or so later, there are new vials.
Fuck yeah. I'm gonna sell these.
Regenerate.
Get-
Sell the vials?
Yeah.
The empty vial, they're
Sell the
worth like
vials.
5 silver, I think,
It's free
or
money.
something like that.
They're just gonna come
or
back.
2 silver.
Just
We're
money.
gonna have to
sitting
take a
in
job. Just
Yeah.
stack those up. And
That's what I
sell
do.
them
You're the guy who steals from the office.
Just steal all
Yeah.
the
You're hearing
dates
you're
before
fired
you
from the
go.
school, and
Maybe we
then
want some staplers. They keep getting more.
so you're just kind of chilling,
Yeah.
hanging out. Okay.
Is this
Hippogriff?
stealing though, really?
Hippogriff is a monstrosity, right?
Yes.
Probably with the hippogriff though.
Would anybody on the ship be able to
That's what I was looking for.
maybe enchant something that I have so I can speak to Hippogriff?
Can you have speak to animals?
It's not an animal. I just asked if it was a monstrosity and Nicholas said yes.
Well,
There
thought monsters-
are-
It doesn't count.
Oh.
It's a totally
Really?
different thing. Yeah.
Because speak to animals is for beasts.
Oh.
You do find a few
What
mages who
technical one to talk to?
are capable of
Monstrosities.
enchanting.
Is there
Roll me a persuasion roll.
It's not as
Relatively
spell, man.
high DC because you're asking for a
I think
magic item that's. It'll be sanctioned by the school, but yeah, it's. But you can certainly try. This is a thing that can happen.
I figured since it was something not combat.
Yeah,
they
it's
were
not. It's
gonna-
not combat, and that's why I'm allowing you to There's a possibility of it happening,
Right.
But it's just because it's one of those things I gotta run it up by the chain of command, and
probably not. That was 12.
12. That's the answer you get. I gotta run it up, see if that's something I can do. I just can't go around enchanting things. Gives you like a form to fill out. What's the purpose of it? What you're looking for? He says, give this back to me, and I can potentially do that by the end of this trip.
Okay.
So,
You're never gonna see him again.
Never.
it's weird because it
It's gonna
feels,
avoid you for 30 more days.
Yeah.
you
I mean,
see
who
him,
knows if we'll ever land, so.
True.
He's getting his food and
There is
he's
no
at
more
lunch break.
capsule
Shit.
left.
He like turns around and starts running away. Wait, sir! Disappears. Casts dimension door. But I mean, you can fill out this form. It's not a complex form. It's
Yeah.
the item that you want, enchant it, the enchantment that you want, the purpose for the enchantment, your name, like all that stuff. It's a very just legal form,
Yeah.
so they can have on record that this item
Exists somewhere.
and what it does.
So, if you were to ask Asure about this, he would say that he could learn a spell that he could use to touch the hippogriff
Mhm.
and make it be able to understand any language.
Oh,
So I could do that.
it's a start.
It's temporary, obviously.
Yeah.
Let me just double check and make sure it works. His tongues. Unfortunately, it's not a druid spell, but spell grants the creature you touch the ability to understand any spoken language it hears. Moreover, when the target speaks any creature that knows at least one language, so we can understand it too. But if it can speak, but I'm assuming it can't speak.
Oh, okay.
So I guess it'd only be a one-way conversation,
Yeah.
which kind of is lame. If actually, can I also can't transcribe it right now. So it's a future thing, you know.
A future thing,
Yeah.
got it.
Potentially.
This
if
is
you
why
don't-
he needs a job.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm gonna come back to you in a second because that's gonna take a little bit. Anything you are doing on these couple days?
Did Claude find the note in his shoe?
Yeah.
You find a note.
I find a note.
You find the note that you wrote.
Oh, I
He gave
forgot.
it
What did you
back.
write in your note?
I miss you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
XOXO.
You open it up.
Yeah, I'm ready for it. Emotional damage.
It says.
Emotional damage.
You said the note says, "I miss you." I'm asking what the note says.
Yeah.
It says, "You've been with me. Knock it off."
Claudie.
Oh God.
My Claude's gonna kill her.
No,
That's
no,
not how
no.
you get on his good side.
He does train you. So he's not like ignoring you to that sense, but it's
But
just
I want more than training. I want a
Literally everybody-
No. I want a relationship with Claudia.
Wait, that's what we
Not that
assumed,
kind of
but-
relationship.
How old are you?
Why do you want to know?
No, because you keep saying you're so young, and I'm pretty sure we're all like the same age.
Yeah, we've obviously.
Claude does teach you something in these.
Yeah. but
It'll
she's
take the
still just
entire
saying
20
it.
days,
Yeah.
but it is a maneuver that he knows, and he is going to teach it to you. It will take the full 20 days of you training every day, bait and switch.
How old are you?
Wait, and switch.
Yep. So
Oh.
I'm gonna show you what it does.
I'm 18.
Okay. Yeah.
If you want to write this down.
How old are you guys?
20.
I thought you were around that age too, right?
I think I'm
You're like
20 now.
older.
I think
Oh,
so.
you're.
Well, I had started at 18, and then when Nick had started the campaign, we had died, and during those times, my birthday had passed. And I was like, oh, well,
No one celebrates birthdays on my campaigns. That
I
will
think
take
my
you the
birthday's
full
gonna be
20
like right
days
now, I'm
to
pretty
do
sure.
that.
Okay.
But
It's
that is what he's teaching you.
do a
right now.
giant birthday cake for you.
I know. I gotta check what birthday I picked for.
Mine's
I
next
wonder
month.
if I have it on my app.
Yours is October.
22nd.
Yep.
I just looked because I was like, oh.
Um.
Red Wayne.
So
We're
Pariah.
getting back to Red Wayne.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
What? Give me a.
That's a really good one.
An animal handling check.
This is like.
jumps off the ship. You roll
Handle
one.
it.
He just books you like.
Oh my god.
Shoot up my shoes!
Oh,
They're not my
18.
real mom.
Yeah. With the help of people on the ship who, either have hippogriffs, you do find a few people who have trained them in the past.
You're not a really good spot for that thing to hatch.
Right.
My
Yeah, this is-
grandpapa had a hippogriff
Right.
farm. Who belonged to his grandpappy before them.
You form a base bond with this creature.
Mm-hmm.
It's based.
You do learn that she
Another goyle.
does have bird
Name
anatomy.
it Buckbeak.
Mm-hmm.
So
Cloaca.
Cloaca.
Interesting.
I'm trying to see. I thought I had Corion.
Wait, how would you know it's a she though? If
from
it's
the
a
people who
cloaca.
raised them,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Don't you stick your finger in his cloaca?
That's not how it works.
I thought that is how it works.
No, you have to. Well, it depends on the type of bird. If it's a waterfowl, then yeah, you can.
I guess
see
I
it.
was thinking more of a reptilian thing. I think that's like alligators or something. You stick your finger in there.
Yeah, bird you can't really
What?
tell. And also,
Cloaca.
Oh, we're a couple days apart. Well, like
Like
2 weeks apart. I
you
put
feel
her birthday
something
for
like
August
it's a boy?
30th.
they're really small.
Close though.
Yeah,
it's close.
You would destroy them.
Well, this is a hippogriff. The hippogriff's not like this big.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I don't know if they're full of birdness.
Oh, I put
It
my
is
birthday
gross.
at 8:45. So
Ooh,
that's
real
funny.
close.
But
Look at us.
So,
You used to see sharks once.
Sharks, what?
They have like little clappers. They're called clappers. They have
Oh.
two, but they
Yeah.
only need one. Yeah.
3 days
And
pass.
they come like.
That's where you perfect that second.
Ooh, it's a nice guy.
Yeah. You perfect that that second rune. You are still learning your maneuver of the bait and switch. He's teaching you with.
Can I try and sneak in some conversation in there?
Yeah, you totally can. He ignores you. You try.
So would you have breakfast?
You try sneaking in like. So what'd you eat for breakfast, or you whatever. And when you break that concentration for that minute, he lays you out. Like in this maneuver that you're doing, he just.
Oh, he's gonna
Are
lay
they
me out,
like-
is he?
Are they like up on like the top deck? Is like, can I just watch this? Like,
I'm ready to be
They're
laid
either-
out.
They're either top deck or in that training facility that's like the below deck pocket dimension that
I
you
guess
can go
that's-
to.
I just like.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd walk by,
gross.
see like,
It's
so
gross.
you could get
It is
laid out,
gross,
and like,
yeah.
let me
Yeah.
stand here for
Depending
a
on how
second.
Claude
Like,
is.
You could definitely watch it, and there are people who are watching.
Yeah.
There are other tier souls.
How old is Cloud?
taking bets, like.
How old is
How old are you?
I'm 26.
That's what I thought.
So I think he was younger than me?
Yeah, he is younger than you.
I don't know why.
Oh, it's
I don't
not
think he
that
was a
bad.
lot younger. But
No,
it's
he's not a lot
terrible.
younger. He's I think 20, 24.
That's attainable.
Yeah, 24. That's
24,
totally
25.
fine. Yeah. That's
mean,
that's
you should
just
probably grow
over
up a
half a
little bit.
decade of
I
age.
mean,
That's like nothing.
How old is Callie?
What? Oh,
Yeah.
what? I mean, that never
Yeah.
happened.
Allie's
That was a rumor.
she's in her early
I
20s.
seen it.
That's what I thought.
You didn't
Yeah.
see nothing, you creep.
In the
What?
Capitol before you guys died.
Huh.
When you guys would all share the room. Because
She's
I was saying you guys have a bigger age gap.
But we didn't.
We don't do anything. Oh my god, the rumors in this group.
I know, right? This is
I
Celine's
mean, I
fault.
kept it to
It
myself.
Celine
I don't-
spread this rumor.
I
We're
kept it
just
to
there for
myself.
Callie, and
Yeah.
then
No, wait.
occasionally we might high five.
Yeah.
But that's about
Eiffel
it.
Tower.
Yeah, but the thing
we
is,
bro,
hold up.
like, yeah.
No, wait,
Yeah.
that was
For all
Callie-
Celine
that was
knows you
Calicos,
guys
never
are
mind.
doing it,
'Cause
okay?
That's when Galea had told. That was Calicos.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know shit.
Yeah, fuck. I probably don't even know Callie. Unless you guys have brought her up.
I don't think you've ever
Yeah.
met her.
They've brought
Never
brought
met her.
her
I've
up,
heard the
I
name.
think. Yeah.
Like,
We've
Yeah.
tried to send to her twice, even though she's not available.
Yeah, you in these 3 days spend a decent amount of time, and you build a pretty solid foundation with the hippogriff,
Mhm.
to where when you're walking around the deck, it's following you behind you. It has yet to fly.
I don't want it to try.
Yeah, this
Just
is
right
probably a
off
little
the edge.
dangerous of an area to attempt that. But
That would be awful. How fast
he
is
just
the
looks
ship
back
going?
like, look, I'm doing it.
it's going pretty fast.
Oh
How
boy.
many knots?
Yeah, 17,100 magic knots.
Yeah, oh, magic knots. Yeah.
So they're a lot smaller than regular knots.
So like 30 miles an hour?
Yeah, it's probably about 35, 40 miles per hour.
Oh, shit.
It's going pretty quick.
That's fast.
Yeah,
For a ship, yeah.
Yeah.
you gather that it's going faster in the air than it would ever.
Oh, yeah.
In the water.
I think they, like, ships go like 5 miles an hour.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Well,
It's
depending.
really
Oh,
slow.
shit.
It's
I'm thinking-
depending.
But it's just
I think like a
constant.
speedboat.
It's galleon size. It's a galleon size. It's probably going 20, 25. It's a much larger ship, so it's taking a lot to actually
Yeah.
push
The
this thing
levitate
forward.
spell.
Totally.
We gotta figure it out.
But yeah, the hippogriff follows you around, just prances behind you, kind of like the Pegasus from Hercules.
Mhm.
He's got the
Aw.
little walk. Yeah. You have some intense training with Claude.
I imagine like you get like knocked down and like Claude catches you and you're like,
Claude don't catch shit. He lets her hit the ground.
and your head bounces off the wood and just like
She
Do I
tries
make
to
any
fall
other
into him.
friends?
he's just like, whoa, bait and switch, bitch.
There are no other trainees on the ship, but you do conversate with other Tier Souls and Falcons.
Why does Tao only want to befriend people who don't want to befriend her?
Anyone nice?
She only wants to befriend people on the ship. Anything you guys are on ship, she wants to befriend people.
Because they're stuck with her. It's harder to escape
yeah,
her.
like I said,
I like ships.
the only person who's rude to you is Claude, and he's not even rude to you. It's just a very professional relationship. Everyone else is friendly with you. They
Okay.
talk to you. They
I mean,
they trade stories with you.
do I get
Ask you about your
know,
eye?
to know someone in particular?
And lack thereof.
Just take that back. He's coming back.
What's your eye?
Your eye
Yeah.
can go back. It totally could. It's magic.
Yeah. Right.
Imagine we're on a ship full of magical people, and you have not said a damn thing to anyone.
We're wizards though. We're not in the business of healing.
There are some
necessarily.
cleric Tier Souls.
True. There you go.
Yeah.
I guess I should probably ask around for that.
Okay. Give me a investigation.
Back.
I was just waiting for you to just say no before it even stopped rolling. You don't.
So she rolls first, then I'm gonna break it to her. And she says like 25.
What was that? Investigation. 17.
Nobody.
No. Wow.
You do find a cleric paladin, or not a cleric paladin, a cleric,
Multi-class.
a cleric Tier Soul.
I got a nat 20 actually.
Did you really?
Yeah.
So you're cheating now. You
Wow.
don't find anybody.
Sounds like
They
No,
cast-
it's a reroll.
They cast
sounds
blight.
like some player we used to play
No,
with.
no, no.
They ca-
because
they
I can
cast blight
reroll
on
a
you.
fail save, right?
That's not a save though.
It's not
That's
safe.
not
Check.
Shit.
Don't look at me to help you cheat.
I'm not cheating. I'm just misunderstanding the rules.
Yeah,
Oh.
for your own benefit.
How could
That's
it
even
be?
worse, I
It
would
really
say.
is.
Purposely pretending to not know.
There is no purpose there.
Okay. So
And now she lies.
I'm not lying.
So this will take up a lot of your time. Your time will be training and healing.
Okay.
It's gonna be like a Deadpool. There's like a tiny little
I mean,
eyeball in
what
there.
else am I doing on the boat? In the air?
After training,
Maybe you'll learn
prior
how
to
fly.
sleeping, they will cast Regenerate. on
Okay.
you. And it will take several days for your eye to fully come back,
Wow.
but it is possible.
Okay. I'll be really good.
And it's gonna be painful. It's not a pleasant process. That the growing of a new eyeball is not.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm already getting emotional damage
Yeah.
from Cladrill, so anything beyond that is like nothing.
I feel no pain.
Asure.
Oh,
You get
already?
a message
You've got mail.
from Casimir.
Oh.
Here's a voice kind of creep in that whisper into your head. Are you making your way back? Did you tell him if you were successful or not? He asked, were you successful in retrieving the book?
It's a lot of besitos.
Gives you
I
none.
better get some fuck.
Uh,
Give you any.
no besitos?
I killed Horus
Wow.
and ate his meat.
How's Norbert?
Norbert, help me.
Okay.
It was a horse duck.
We
and
gotta go back and kill this man.
They put Norbert inside of Horus and
Oh
cooked him.
no.
Under new.
If we were successful, what was the first question?
Oh, you're on your way back.
Oh. We are currently headed in that direction. It's complicated. No basitos for him either.
Do you have?
Wow.
Do you have the
I'm
book,
petty.
or do you not?
Just gonna stall until he runs out of spell slots. Oh.
He'll upcast the shit out of sending. It doesn't cost him a spell slot to send to you.
Oh, you're right. Fuck. Just gonna leave him on red.
Just like you told you to do.
No. Still start killing me or something. Do I have the book or don't I? I have the book.
Then the work continues. We can finally finish what I started. Thank you. Besito.
He said thank you. He's already better than
Yeah.
Sortatus ever was.
Wow.
There is when you tell him that you have the book, that next sending, there is a change in his tone from an aggressive, intimidating one to like a happy, like a relief that just like we're close, we're very close.
So much trauma.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Did you say he has so much trauma?
No, we.
Oh, I was about to be like, well, yeah. It's like he's been through so much shit. Granted, everybody, yes.
Yeah, I'll say most of us.
Yeah.
I mean,
He has to pretend to be
your
someone
trauma
else.
is like
That's fair.
high
No, I
school
thought you
shit.
had just said like.
Your
for-
trauma's like high school
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Your
Yeah.
trauma is
The gym teacher doesn't like you.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The gym teacher.
It means a lot, okay?
To you, because you're 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything.
What gives?
All the little things mean a lot of it.
Exactly. We got real trauma over here.
I cry every night because of
Clee's
this.
my dad. Like that's
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
fucked
Oh,
up.
that is
Like,
a little,
Her dad was in the abyss.
and my
for
dad
God knows how
killed these
long.
guys.
Yeah.
Like,
Who knows if he's gonna recover?
I could actually ask about that.
Yeah.
I should,
My
I should
dad
do that
is
while
just
we're.
We should, yeah. While we're
Dylan,
just
heck
chilling.
literally just murdered his friend. Well, not friend.
Mentor.
Yes.
You are currently over the Coral Sea.
Now's the time to sink it. They'll
Um,
never land, eh?
Do it.
And you feel the
It's kind of ironic flying in the
Oh, the Coral Sea.
fly ship.
Yeah,
over
you
We're
guys
the
are
sea.
close.
yeah, you only have about 10 days left on the ship.
Interesting.
Like 20 to start.
It was like
20.
20?
20 flying. The captain does approach you all at one point in time when you are like kind of all together. Where are
Playing
we?
fetch with it.
How are we setting
Playing
you
fetch
down?
with it.
Yeah.
Gently.
Where are we setting you down again?
Wolfmere,
Wolfmere.
right? That's what we agreed on?
That's what you had told me. I wasn't sure if anything had changed in 10 days.
Yep.
I'll kind of like hastily go back to.
How high up are we?
Yeah.
Oh, this was just like
See
a
the
big-
ground,
Yeah,
but
like a-
it's,
Oh, yeah.
it's like airplane height.
Was that?
That's
Oh.
at the
Like,
end of
you
the
can see the
journey.
ground, but
well,
you
we go to Wolfmere.
can't see anything down
and we
there.
Because
work
I
our
was
way
like,
in
if
that
we're
direction
over the
to go to
Coral Sea, I
Marsh.
kind of want to fish, but I guess we can't fish.
Don't have enough line for that.
What are you ready?
No, I thought we were lower down, you know,
No.
just hovering above water.
No, they are like above the clouds.
But, like, you know,
Before
where
he's
we
doing
were
work
saying.
today.
So,
What'd you
Wolfmere still.
So the sword's been quiet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. It'll be about 10 more days. We'll get you as close as we can. We're changing course.
Is everything alright?
We were just called to head to the coast. eastern coast, away from Rayville, just so you're aware.
That's west, right?
Yeah,
Least.
Rayville
You
is
don't-
west.
You don't have a
East is like
map,
way.
Yeah,
on you. You don't have like a map on you. Like just that like portion of it.
I mean, yeah, I have a map on me. I'm the captain of the ship.
Do you have any extra ones? Or can you fill in my blank spots?
Your map's actually pretty well filled
After
out.
after this, can we like set that up? I just want to take a picture of it.
Yours is
I can,
like
zoom
yours
in
is
on
yours
it.
is school issued. It looks
Do
like.
you have a picture, a full picture you can send in the chat? The map?
I don't think
Yeah.
so.
No, I don't think so. It's
You
really
should do that
difficult.
eventually.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it today.
If we have a map.
You guys do have a map. You have this map.
Wait, you have a Blackburn?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You
I haven't heard
a
that name in a
Blackburn.
while.
Yep.
What's that from?
Huh? It's a Midlands city. Blackburn.
In
Famous
the UK.
football club.
Okay.
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 Currently, where your ship is at.
Midlands, the
It's in
middle
the
of the
mid-
UK.
I mean, obviously.
Alan
the
Shearer used to play
Midlands.
for them.
Don't you love when she says things like you're supposed to know?
Oh, you have a Blackburn?
And then doesn't explain
That
when
sounds like
she
a disease.
sees that you're confused.
Yeah.
Blackburn Rovers.
That's where we're going. Wolfmere.
Yep.
And
That's where you
we're
currently
over,
are.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot how fucking huge the Coral Sea is.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
massive.
This is where we Kraken happened.
Yep.
Around this area.
Oh, nice. And Rayvale is
Ray.
how
Wolfmere,
far out
Dormarsh.
does-
They're going to be shifting
Oh,
course.
Dormarsh is okay.
That's
They're going to be
Coral
shifting
Sea.
course like this, and kind of curving around. So
That's the Coral Sea.
yeah, they're going to get you as close
That's the
to
capital.
Raid Ward.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to get you as close to Wolfmere as they can. They are probably not going to get you
Are
in
they?
Wolfmere.
Are these sizes based on population?
Like that's land, you know.
No, these are just bigger cities.
like a
Oh, okay.
these
what
are
is
all
this gonna-
are we
these are all
gonna-
notable cities.
What is
There
like
we go.
the
Where's it gonna?
population
Yeah, like are we gonna like
That's
army?
where
I was
Fly
just
by
gonna
then,
say,
right?
yeah.
Most of these
like,
I mean, I'm
I'm
sure
sure
that I don't know
that
about you guys.
Told
like
you we gotta
a
make
few
the cart
hundred
fly.
thousand?
That's your job.
I got.
Are we talking modern
you
cities
know,
No,
Same thing we have
or
Feather Falls.
medieval
Just gonna-
cities?
Medieval.
Okay.
Feather Falls, good one. Yeah.
I don't have that spell.
Maybe like
I don't
the
know.
I
lifeboat
really
on
need
the
it.
side of it goes down.
Okay.
It's not a druid spell.
I don't
P.
think so.
I don't know if it is or not.
We can
but-
get you pretty low. We'll get your cart down there safely.
Okay.
We are
Low,
shifting
low,
to the
low.
west or to the east. The
Bard, sorcerer, wizard. No, you don't have it.
school contacted us about the Ivory Shroud and request all available ships to head to the coast.
The Ivory Shroud.
Apparently, they are negating other contract and leaving. So
Because of the plague.
that's what we think.
Isn't this how plague spread? Aren't they just gonna take it back with them?
Most of the Ivory Shroud is not stationed in the capital. They are stationed outside of it, and they're just called. But there are a few, and you'd probably gather that those ones are not leaving. But yeah, they just seem we've noticed the school's noticed a massive.
Are you being sent to stop them?
We are being sent to
Are we declaring war on the Ivory Shroud?
try to figure out what they're doing.
Yes.
And what if they're just leaving?
And we'll await our orders. Care to be a part of it?
Not right now.
Pays well.
You don't say.
How well?
Any remote missions out in Wolfmere we can do for you?
I can find out.
Shit,
There might
please do.
be a small battalion there. Depending
Wait,
on
of Ivory Shroud?
Yeah.
That's one job.
There's just five of us. I don't know what we're gonna do against a battalion of Ivory Shroud. Okay. I mean, yeah.
She's like, I got this. Points
The sword
the sword in
starts
her back.
talking.
This one's like, yes. Kill them
Yeah, I
all.
can find out for you if that's something that's you're interested in.
Sure.
School sanctioned money, so I mean, take it.
Fuck yeah.
Looks at you and like kind of like nods. Yeah, I'll reach out and see what's there.
All right.
They're requesting all of our ships to head that way
Where are they going again?
to the eastern coast. There's not an actual city. It's just
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's another like an Ivory Shroud kind of smaller city that's like their base of operations, where they have their ships coming from Heronthorn
I'll say, is Heronthorn to the east?
to the east. Yep.
Yeah, they're never gonna get back to me on my item, huh?
To be fair, it's only been 3 days.
Yeah, but if they're waging war,
Yeah. And this is...
It's not what they're looking at.
Fuck. I'm
either
gonna get this
that
mic
or
drafted,
they'll
guys.
like, just give it to her. Who cares?
Yeah, as of right now, it seems like most of the naval forces are being drafted.
Yeah, yeah.
You're not sure what that means for the land forces.
Yeah.
So,
I'm just a student. I'm no warrior.
you would know that it is possible for you to get called out to
Why am I not
a service.
We work for the government, right?
I'm
Yeah.
not on the ship either, so
Oh.
I'm down here.
It is possible for you to get called
It's
out
like, I just
to
missed this whole thing. It's fine.
service. It's also possible for
You know,
you
I
just to
might
get called
have-
out, or just Claude to get called out, depending on what they need.
Oh,
I'll bring
no,
Rafe
I just
back.
had power. I thought I had
Do you
more
want
power
us to
with
do the
me.
hippogriff? No, it's the invisible one.
Hey guys, I heard your wizard got drafted.
Oh my
I'm
god!
back.
Yes!
So,
Battalion, you said?
Yeah.
Let's do this.
over the next 5 days, is there anything you guys want to be doing?
We got a god. Still
You're waiting for your
to
item,
happen.
spending time with your hippogriff. I know
Huh?
you're spending time with your hippogriff.
Yes.
You're training and regrowing an eye. Anything you're doing?
Training and regrowing.
You just see me walk around
I
with
feel like
cucumbers
just
in my
not too
eye.
much,
Just trying to like
Just
One.
one.
stay-
relax
yeah.
and
I mean, it is relaxing. It's not like
quiet.
yeah, you haven't heard talking.
Yeah.
Is there a Starbucks on this ship?
There's not.
Damn.
What kind of ship
I
even
wanna-
is
There's
this?
a Dunkin'.
Duncan.
Wow.
I want to like,
Yeah.
Dunkin's
like
partnered
tan
with
or
the
something
school?
up on
We,
the
we don't
up
got
on the
that
back.
Starbucks
What's that?
deal.
We go like sunbathe in the
Yeah.
in the
Sort of
back,
like
yeah.
Cafe Nero.
We were on a different ship that had Starbucks, so just saying.
Fuck.
Especially if we're about to go into war. Yeah. Just kind of relax.
And you
Yeah,
were
I
just
would
like, let's
rather
go
Cafe
to
Nero.
war, too. You were like, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's kill that battalion.
And now I'm just out there with my
Yeah.
my
That's
Dunkin'
right.
latte.
Give me another Arcana check for your third rune.
Do I have advantage?
Yeah, you still have advantage.
Not good. 20.
You get it.
Fuck yeah.
DC
Number
for
3.
these runes are a little bit lower. And you are able to transcribe a third rune.
3 out of 13.
And they are getting progressively harder. This one does take you a little bit of time to get down.
Oh, man. Go through so much paper.
Any conversations? Anything? Before I fast track 5 days?
I feel like I talked to you about, but I was gonna see if like the sword.
You can talk to the sword if you want.
Well,
It's nighttime. I love the night sky in here, so I want to get as nice as much as possible.
I'm a dummy. I don't actually have
It's
the
just like
Thinking a
completely
while.
over you.
Don't have
It
the-
is. I turn it every once in a while to try to like.
Oh, I'm.
You just don't exist. There is no you.
You can't even see.
That's why Songstaff said it's like the equivalent of cropping somebody out in the middle of the street.
There you go.
Sarah who?
Oh, that, is it? And the shirt blends in now with the back.
Now it
No.
does, yeah.
Yeah, it's just blue.
No, that's fine. I'm having a bad everything day, so.
Okay, well.
That sky's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really like this guy.
And you can't really see the
Beautiful.
strings.
No,
Nah, you're not with the night sky.
not with the night sky, yeah.
Can it always be night?
I don't have a trap card.
Night, 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 night.
You don't?
I need a
At
I
night.
need a
At
2
night,
or
yeah.
that's worth 1,500 gold, so.
Taking out the trash.
One day.
Train in the
One day.
Yeah, literally.
So, you are gonna have a conversation.
When we get closer, like before.
You have, at the end of this 5 days, you'll have 4 days before you get there.
He seems busy, you know.
The hippogriff stays with you. Does not stray far from you.
Mhm.
Your bond is fairly solid bond. you gather that it understands you.
Okay.
You just can't like
Right.
yeah, and you're not even sure if it is capable of speaking.
Speech. Mm-hmm.
How's it been towards other people?
Fine. They're hippogriffs are like I said, like dogs. They're pretty friendly. They unless somebody is openly aggressive towards them,
Mm-hmm.
they are, and they kind of read off of like your personality in your interaction with people.
Okay.
If you are being friendly towards somebody, they're like, oh, okay, this person's cool. Like,
Have you named it yet?
No.
Buckbeak.
I wasn't.
Buckbeak.
wow.
What is it? Weather wings? Weather. What is the other one?
I don't know.
You would never
Oh my
know.
God.
Yeah, it's the wrong person.
But also, you can't just steal them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't.
Make your own ones.
That's such a lame name too. Buckbeak.
It was like
It
kind of
was.
a,
Like
I think the cover name was like Weather Wings or something. Something like that.
I do not remember.
Roughly what it is, right?
I mean, it's also.
2 days.
So
Yeah, I wasn't prepared with names. I
Yeah.
didn't know I wasn't have to have baby names.
She came so soon.
She did. And I also wanted to ask her if she had her own name. I don't know how it works.
Who are you?
Ask her.
I mean,
Doesn't
she
have-
has
She
the
can't-
scar from the egg, so maybe she
Scarface.
has a name.
Scar gut.
Scarf-
Split gut. Split gut. Split shoulder.
Scarface is not even on her face.
split shoulder. What's up, Splitty?
Liddy Splitty.
SS.
I like it.
Liddy Splitty?
Do it. Do it.
That's a good one.
We should write a bunch of names down and be like, all right, which one do you want?
why are you making faces, Joe?
No reason.
Oh, interesting.
What?
I know where he went.
We should get the
Ew,
Pokemon
you're
starters and see
disgusting.
which one it goes
Yes.
What?
to. We're gonna get
What
did I
plushies of
miss?
the Pokemon starters.
So
Anyway.
Anyway.
You didn't catch on to that?
No.
Damn,
Yeah.
even Tao got
I
it?
completely missed it.
Say
Liddy
Liddy
Spl-
Splitty again.
No.
Well, then I guess you got it.
you have 2 days left. You are now overland again.
We're not what?
You're
What is-
overland.
Vaginas.
You heard it here, folks. Vaginas.
Come on.
Vagina!
Well, she looked so confused. She wasn't gonna get it. I thought it was.
Clip it!
Oh my god.
That's
If
why,
you
like,
want to
Joe
try
was
to
making
learn-
these, like,
If you want
faces.
to try to learn one more rune, you can.
mean-
It's you still have advantage, but in these 2 days, it's a little bit more rushed.
Okay.
So
25.
yeah,
What is that?
So I don't have this spell, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I'm gonna say it on stream.
Yeah.
I'm gonna conjure the original starter Pokemon, and I want to see what the hiccup likes.
okay,
So I have 4 now.
yeah, you have 4 now. Okay, the 1-2 Charmander.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. 1, 2 has to be Bulbasaur.
Fine, 1-2.
That's fair,
1-2
that's fair.
Bulbasaur. 2-3 is Pikachu.
Pikachu?
I canceled the spell.
Yeah.
Oh.
You said it's a D. What is it?
D6.
So
Yeah.
7, 8 will be Pikachu.
Yeah.
7-8 would be Pikachu.
Wait, we didn't. Establish.
2, 3
Just
is.
going
what is
in
it?
order.
I think it's
Squirtle.
Is Squirtle next or Charmander next?
Charmander's
Charmander's 4.
No, Charmander comes off the
He's the third one.
Venusaur.
Well, everybody comes after Venusaur. Venusaur is the first one.
So it's
Yeah.
Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle? In that order?
I think so. Yeah.
Well, that's what we're gonna do.
Sure.
Because
Okay.
Squirtle's number 7.
Let's see.
Okay, yeah.
4.
Oh, it's a
Charmander.
normie. Throw it off the
Oh,
side.
what a good baby girl.
What a fucking normie.
It's got wings.
What is your
Charmander.
What's your pick for the first 3?
Bulbasaur.
I knew it.
Just
I
the
forgot you
best.
play on easy mode like a little bitch.
Damn.
Listen,
Also,
if you
Bulbasaur's
think
the worst
Pokemon is
one.
hard to begin with,
Why'd you not get Squirtle?
Bulbasaur is the best one to start with. Like,
the, for the first 2
stat-wise,
gyms,
like,
yeah.
Mm.
but like, Charmander's the right choice.
If you're a normie.
And then Cyndaquil.
Squirt-
which is-
Squirt-
Cyndaquil is right regardless.
Not Tota bitch.
Ooh, total bitch, I like it.
Cyndaquil.
Wait, we have a friend.
Have a what?
Never mind, wait, that's something else.
Anyways, so,
Because song stuff called Keef Queef.
No.
I know. She was like,
Oh, how do you come back
thanks,
from
I'm
that?"
gonna leave.
You don't come back from that.
Ugh.
Actually.
Hey, that's your email.
What?
The
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
the despair.
yeah.
Check something here.
Who's still using that emote?
I use it.
Just
Why is there not more?
Why?
Don't subscribe to me anymore.
Why?
Who knows if I'm even, we're never next time I'm even gonna.
I use that emote a lot,
Whose phone
actually.
is that?
Okay, that's good.
You haven't been doing shit on it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, like
I've been telling you to come back.
I can't.
Why not?
I can stream
So,
like 2 games.
the
it's so busy.
24th
Do that.
of
It's not because I'm busy.
Loose.
It's 'cause my tech.
Lusoon.
Fix
When you wake up,
Yeah.
you have 2 days left. 2 full days of travel before you, or a day and a half probably, before you are set down.
Say Lusu?
Yeah, that's September. Lusoon.
How come I feel like it's the first time I've ever heard
it.
of
Same.
Loose.
that? Lusu.
Wait,
Uh,
September? Isn't it Red Wings?
That's
It's
October.
That's
That's why I chose
It is
October.
a continental holiday. You would probably not know it since you're not from here.
Yeah.
It is the Feast of Spirits. It is a celebration to honor those who have passed, kind of like a Day of the Dead type thing.
Fuck, I should have just kept those drugs.
That's funny, cause the Chinese like holiday for the dead is September 9th.
No, I just poured it on the deck. I tossed it over the.
This is Lusoon though.
Got on the floorboards. You know?
There's some left in there.
I wanted to say that's not funny at all, but I
Don't
didn't mean
snort
that.
it. That's
God,
Sure.
just be like
I just
wood
thought it was a
chips.
happy coincidence.
Yep.
Ugh. So how do people celebrate this?
Depends.
Probably a feast.
Wholeheartedly on. Yeah, it's a lot of eating.
Do they dress up as
How
dead
much food do
people?
we have on the ship to?
It honestly depends on where you're from. Like this would be something like you tell me, how does your family? Because it's not even like it's not even from like
Actually, the clan might have tried.
races and like things like that. It's very individual. Like your family may celebrate something completely different than your neighbors.
Who dress themselves up as like dead fish?
You told her to
I
figure
did.
it out, so this is on
Listen,
you.
No, that's fine. That's her family.
Canon.
That's her family. Her family dresses up as dead fish.
She has a huge family.
We're
Massive.
We're
So
sea
many
people. We're
cousins.
fishermen. So dead fish is like
Honoring the
legit,
dead. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's been eaten by fishes or are fishes or dead.
But yeah, I mean the people on the ship here do celebrate it, and it's mostly just kind of like eating and like, they're still working, but it's a little bit more of like a jovial like feel to the ship.
I'm gonna see if Cloud can get some game.
Okay.
I don't know if it's gonna not like hunt some, like
Yeah.
see if there's any in the fucking stock or whatever. I don't know what kind of food that they
Yeah.
have.
What are you looking for?
Venison,
Find
rabbit, anything.
Yeah,
Like
you can find it.
Is
The
that
the
rabbit?
Pocket Dimension kitchen is well stocked. It is stocked from the school. Essentially,
I want
the
him-
school has like a room full of like the ship's names, and they like continuously resupply them with things.
I want him to get like the bloodiest piece of venison.
Yeah.
With the pocket dimension, does it have to be a specific room or space, or could it just be like a piece of land?
In the ship, it's you're not sure. In the ship, it's a specific room. It has runes
Because
carved into
I was
it.
just thinking, like, if you did have a ship and then have a pocket dimension that has like soil, could you technically grow stuff?
Yeah, I mean, like the training pit that you have, it's full of sand. It's not. It doesn't feel like it's part of the ship. It's way too big to be part of the ship. So you're not really sure if that's like a different room, some other place, or if it's actually connected to the ground somehow. It's just potential. And you get the bloodiest piece of venison. What do you do with it?
Waiting until like the end of this celebration, I guess, like dinner time. I'm gonna just, I'll bring Claude in because
Yeah.
he might not know about this.
Okay.
I'm making this up, mate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna close the door and lock it so like nobody can interrupt us. I'm going to ask him if he ever celebrated a tribal.
Not tribal.
Okay. I'm gonna get a bunch of candles because I'm not going to start a fire in the room. That's probably not a good idea.
It's a good idea.
Bunch them up. I'm going to tell them to sit across the fire from me.
Yeah.
Get a bunch of blood on me. I'm going to, like, down his face, do it down my face, kind of, like, strip to the waist and kind of just, like, sit over the fire and, like, pour a drink or something and talk about people that have died. Just, like, war stories, essentially, of, like, people from my tribe, people that I cared about back in the day, and the people that are currently in cages, and, like, hunts that they've been on, things that they've conquered, and stuff like that.
As you're sharing these stories with him, he shares stories of people that he knows, mostly like tear souls and things like that. Family members that were older, his mother passing.
Oh no, it's at anything else so late. That's really awkward.
And he does ask you. I'd say Cloud brings up Celine, because he was very adamant about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very.
But he asks you. You don't mention it. What of your old master? Are we celebrating him tonight?
Yes.
Kind of like holds his glass up and
He was a stern mentor, but without him, I would probably be corrupted like the rest of my tribe. So, or in a cage somewhere. So, I owe my life to him.
holds his glass up and cheers to that, and you guys get pretty drunk.
Cooking this venison
Yeah,
over these
over
candles,
the
I guess.
Takes a long time.
Yeah.
But it's magic, so we'll
Yeah.
say it works. Does anybody else celebrate this? I assume you probably wouldn't celebrate it, but you can take part in like the
Sure.
food eating, like the potluck that people have,
Mhm.
and there are different celebrations similar to like what Claude and Asura are doing on the ship, not as like tribal, but just like stories being told about fallen comrades and family members and loved ones, things like that. Do you partake in any way?
Yeah, I feel like probably back in like Greyville, it would have been more of like a rowdier kind of celebration, like sparring and
More of just like a-
and drinking and
yeah.
yeah.
Getting shit faced drunk and telling
Fighting
telling
each
war
other.
stories
Yeah.
and beating the shit out of each other?
Yeah.
Okay. Which you can easily do, and you can probably find people that celebrate in the same way and go to like the training pits and just beat the shit out of each other
Love it.
while you're all drinking and having a great time. And yours is dead fish?
Mm-hmm. we
Stick
cooked
with that.
dead fish, and I have hopefully brought my dead fish costume.
I would say you probably do not bring your dead fish costume.
Your dead
Can
fish
you
costume.
say that she did though?
She did not.
What does that look? Just
No.
bones?
Yeah.
You can get fish
Just a
and
whole fish
cover
with,
yourself
like,
in like
extra eyes.
a makeshift costume, but
That's,
up like
no, but that would have
Just-
to be a huge fish.
She goes to the kitchen and just like puts.
I'm gonna say
It's
no.
I
the
get the
worst
bluefin
Halloween
tuna and just
ever.
step into
Just cover
it.
yourself
She
in
comes
fish
out with
dye.
like a fish on her head. Like
We all dress up like dead fish, and then we, what goes
I
from
don't
there?
know why in my head I was
No, there was
envisioning it
fish
was like,
costumes, and it has a cross on his eye.
oh, no, in my
And
head
then
it was
what?
like a dried out fish, and you guys just jumped in and were like, all right.
No, it's not a real fish. It's a costume.
I was
Leonardo
thinking,
DiCaprio movie where he just
what
gets
the hell is that show? What we do in
Revenant?
the shadows?
Is that-
God
yeah,
bless.
the,
The one where he fights the bear?
yeah.
The
Finds
cagas.
Yeah.
inside of- yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's
Just
disgusting.
got the fish and just
Yeah. A whole ass
sleep
fish.
in there.
It's like a tuna.
Yes, yes. Like, remember we were playing Gartic Phone and Tao had to draw the fish waiter?
Mhm.
That's what I envisioned.
Oh my god.
Your bill, sir.
I want to know what happens after you dress up like a fish.
Then you
It's just like a normal day, you're just dressed up like a fish?
You just
or?
feel-
Flop
lay
like a
down
fish out
and
of
you
water.
flop on the-
Oh no, you magic carp. Carp.
You do receive
No, cause like
your item.
Oh.
fish is like our
Um,
ancestors.
They take the paper
You're a
that
fish
you give
person?
them a while
Of
ago,
course.
and they have you sign it. They
Like
they go through like the
stories and
legal
stuff.
aspect
Yeah.
of it. They give you the
Because
whole
we
spiel
all
of like,
see
if
fish
you want to
gives us
sell
life.
this or give this away, you have
So
to report
on
it
the
to
day
the
of
school.
spirits, you dress up like
titles
the
have to
fish
be
that gave you
changed.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that.
But they also eat the dead.
mumbo jumbo. But you do have a.
What'd you say?
What did you give
Fish
him?
also eat the
I
dead.
have a
So it's
signet
cycle.
ring.
There you go.
Oh, I thought you said
Signet
we
ring,
also
very
eat
similar
the dead.
to,
It's like, holy
The
shit.
Modi.
Yeah.
ring. Yep.
That's
Eat
kind
the
of what I
dead fish.
figured. Is it a attuned item?
It is not.
Oh,
It's not
You got a swing?
I got a swing.
Fuck
What?
yeah.
Wait, is that death whistle?
A death
Cum
whistle.
whistle?
There was no physical cum whistle. That was
Yeah.
something that
It was
was
like
taught.
a whistle up.
Yeah.
It didn't need something.
Well, what's a griffin's hippogriffins? What is it?
Hippogriffin.
Their cum whistle?
Yeah, it's like.
They sound like an eagle.
No one said that.
An eagle, not an old lady like in a wheelchair who lost their
control
brakes.
of
Yeah.
Did you see that TikTok of the old woman who was down like the driveway and her
Canon now.
son-
This hippogriff's gonna sound like an old
No.
lady.
Oh.
Tao will be doing all the voice acting for the hippogriff.
Well,
Please.
remind everybody, Modi didn't actually make the noise. Boagrius did.
Yeah.
So yes.
So you activate this swing.
That means you have to go, ah!
No, I can pick whatever the fuck I want. Tao can do what she wants with her hippogriff when she finally has one.
True.
Oh my god.
What do you?
Just, hello? See, is this thing on?
Like turns his head. It looks at you. It seems to understand you better.
More clearly.
Yeah. It does like its head tilt when you talk to it normally, but it was like
Mhm.
more of like a oh shit like
Hold up.
yeah hold up, but it does not speak to you.
Okay. Modi can speak, that's all I'm saying.
But this is also
The baby?
baby.
You gotta learn how to speak.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess if you like did it to an infant, like if there's like a person speaking. If I cast tongues on an infant,
I mean, I don't know how intelligent this thing is. This
no,
is
I'm
my
just,
first
I'm just,
interaction
yeah.
with it.
No, I'm agreeing, but it makes sense, I guess.
Yeah.
I will tell you, and I'll send this to you too.
Okay.
It's if you just look up hippogriff,
Mhm.
I'm using the base stats for it.
Okay.
Right now it is a small creature.
Yeah.
A fly of 60 feet when it can fly eventually.
Mhm.
What
What was that face?
mounted combatant on a fucking moonbeam.
Imagine how much easier it would be to like teach kids in a magical universe if
Yeah.
you knew tongues.
Oh yeah.
The baby would understand you.
Yeah.
Even that is just like
Mhm.
it's like, hey, don't do that or you'll die. Oh shit! I don't want to die. Maybe a baby would think that. I don't know.
Depends on its intelligence score.
Yeah.
Intelligence is a 2
Two.
for hippogriffs.
But the baby has
They
to know at
are
least
not very
one
intelligent,
language.
Mm.
but they are very loyal
Not
Yeah.
for tongues.
and strong.
Mhm.
They have a lot of
You
strength.
needed a language.
Google it.
Let me check something.
Spell grants the creature you touch the ability to understand any spoken language it hears. Yeah, there's no like smartness required.
No smartness
Yeah,
required.
you don't need like a certain intelligence score or whatever.
That would make sense though.
It would, but I guess it just wouldn't. It says it can talk and you can understand it too, but I don't know if
Are owlbears dumber?
Dumber.
dumber. I don't know how dumb owlbears are.
Just checking right now. I'm just
Modi's
curious.
pretty smart.
Modi was wise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he was smart.
No, they're not. Intelligence of an owlbear is a 3. Hippogriff is 2.
Big dumb.
But they are wise, dexterous, if some con, but strength is their main feature there. They do have keen sight, so they have advantage on perception checks. But yeah, it seems like the hippogriff, unnamed hippogriff,
Yeah. I'll get that.
seems to understand you better,
Mhm.
which will make training
Way easier.
100 times easier. And even if this creature cannot speak to you,
Mhm.
Yeah, me too.
it understands you, and
Yeah.
I
that
know
is
somebody that has some.
very important when it comes to like
No.
Yeah.
battles.
There's another
It's
continent.
almost better for you to be able to speak
Can you
than
send him a message? Can you have
vice
him
versa.
fax
Like
it?
if you can't,
Well,
if you couldn't speak
that.
to it, but it could speak to you, I
Mhm.
feel like that'd be worse.
Like, don't you have a transportation?
Um,
Transportation.
Teleportation. Yeah.
Yeah, if you could just.
But I can't go there.
Yeah,
unless
so
I-
it seems to understand you, and you
I guess I
can
could
speak
ask
to it,
for
and
a
it seems
cipher.
very engaged in
Oh, that's
conversation,
so cute.
but it doesn't
Yeah, it is.
Right, we can't
talk
say
to you. But
anything.
it's like perks up. You see like the feathers
This is a
ruffle a little bit,
griffin. I
Yeah.
wanna be a
and
hippogriff.
it has
There we
tried
go.
to like not fly,
That's what
but
she
you can see like
likes.
the wings like kind of like
The blue.
But
batting a little bit.
Yeah, flap a
yeah,
little.
Yeah, flapping, and it seems like it is
I mean, it's.
growing stronger.
Yeah.
So it'll still take some time, obviously, for it to be able to fly.
It's a baby.
It's a baby. You're not sure on the. And the people on the ship would probably tell you that the average like adulthood for a hippogriff, or at least young adult, is by a month. They're usually able to fly. They're
Okay.
still small,
Mm-hmm.
but they're able to fly
Okay.
at least for a short period of time.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably say
You could be a griffin.
3 months is
Life finds a way.
by the time they reach like young adulthood.
Okay.
If
Get samples. swirl.
fed properly,
Yeah.
they have access to like
Because then
the right
griffin gonna
nutrition.
die, the baby and
Um,
panther gonna die.
So yes, by snow soon,
No, that's not what it
November.
is.
It should be full grown.
Mhm.
Or
like this.
young adult, and be a medium-sized creature, so you could ride it.
Yeah.
Not a hippogriff.
Still.
So
But if you put a cat, then it has to be a griffin.
it is the night of the. It's the night before you land.
The night before.
Is this a conversation that needs to be had? And you said you were waiting closer.
Yeah. Nothing's still.
It's been silent. It's almost like
Oh my God.
what you
little
got?
Baby.
Baby hippogriff?
Yeah.
So cute.
Oh wait, I have a picture of one that I love. Hang on.
That one.
No, it's cuter, I think.
Wow.
It's not. Is it this one? 'Cause I don't think this one's
No.
cuter.
it's not.
That one's ugly.
That was a
you're
pretty
wrong.
high bar to clear.
Figure out where I put it in this folder of madness. Yeah. So, is there any conversations?
Man, what if that was a lizard folk? Had another Osiris
Holy
on our
shit.
hands.
That would be so awkward.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, I think I'd probably come talk to you.
Saw.
If you're like not with everybody.
I'm just scribbling
That was a griffin.
in my room.
Oh.
There's a lot of griffin ones, but there's not a lot of hippogriff ones.
Yeah.
Panther griffin. We're gonna
Griffin?
We're gonna breed a koya with a.
With your
With
hippogriff?
a
Oh my
griffin.
God.
Hoping to get a griffin out of it.
Wait.
It's a griffin.
They're
Look at
both
it though. It's
girls.
cute. Yeah, we're gonna
Life
take
finds a
samples. We're
way.
gonna swirl it. And
Yeah. See,
Oh yeah.
I
Oh.
love that thing.
Looks like
Looks
a
like a
squirrel.
chinchilla.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
More eggs.
We do need to find more eggs.
We need to find more
Or
eggs.
another hippogriff, eventually.
I got the egg from the Hydra dragon thing.
Mm.
It was something that was pulled out of the water.
So just gotta
So
find
we
another
go
one.
back.
We breed them. Then we all
Kill
get
the
one.
Hydra dragon.
She's not a machine.
We ask her if she wants to
Thank
be a
you.
mama,
Consent.
and if she says yes.
She's also like 4 days old.
Well, no. Eventually. Eventually. I'm not saying we gotta do it right now. We don't even have any other hippogriff to do the deed.
I like that this is like a full plan now that this
Yeah.
is happening.
I want a hippogriff. Do you want a hippogriff?
I want an owl bear. The little
Well,
baby
I
owl
mean-
bear. It's
Yeah.
so cute.
We can't get the perfect creature. I mean, that would just be.
Owl bear hippogriff. Owl bear hippogriff. Owl.
I mean, you could have an owl hippogriff that is the head of an owl. Anyways, did you want to speak to me?
You want to speak on
Yeah.
Okay.
I just wanted to talk before we landed. I haven't heard anything from the
I'm on
storm this
lower
entire
altitude
time.
landing.
Oh my god. He's
Crash
fucking
landed?
with it.
Why don't you?
You guys are landing soon, and I'm just pulling it so I can mess with this while you're talking. Continue. So people can actually see your face.
Oh yeah. Back. Oh, back, baby. Is there anything that the job that you had or anything that I should do?
What days? 2 days before we go in? Is that what you said?
This is the night before.
The night before. Tomorrow we'll talk about it. I need to do something before we have that conversation.
Is it not undone that you can't just pull it right out? No?
Okay.
Got a little tie, and I don't want to
Oh.
mess with that one.
Probably gonna wake up in the morning though and want breakfast.
Well, that's if you want to talk about that, we can talk about that. About my job specifically, that has to wait. So if we,
I just know it's gonna be soon when we land. It's gonna need something.
that was the deal, right?
Yeah. A little surprised that it actually went through with it too.
We'll just have to find someone who needs to die. If we can, I don't know how far away. Well, it'll be a few days probably from Wolfmere to where we have to go, but
You'll be landing roughly here.
oh, okay, it'll be closer then. The sooner we get to my old tribe, then the sooner that we can feed that thing. So it might have to start for a few days. Unless we find someone when we land. Or something.
I think it's
Hunt for a bear or something.
a bear would work, right? Like it wasn't just people. It was.
I think it
I feel
needed
like
to
I
be like
asked that.
aggressive
Yeah.
too, not just like a
Yeah,
mouse
that was
chilling
it.
or something like that.
If I
Mouse
found like a
chilling.
squirrel or some shit, they wouldn't.
It has to be a challenge. It's what it said.
Is that homeless guy a challenge?
No,
A sleeping homeless guy?
No, but it was a person.
the person. The person or humanoid, and if not, at least a challenge.
Got it. Chuck rocks at like deers or something. Come at me, bro.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
And then we will let it feast when we get to the Sunadar Hills.
Can't wait.
Neither can I.
So. You all wake up the following morning, and the ship is descending. They are going to cast the spell on your cart, so it is lowered peacefully, and not just. They can get low to the ground. They just can't land here. They need water in order to take off. They need some type of momentum, and the ship can't just drag on the ground. But they can get pretty close to the bottom there.
And then they turn into Titanic and hit a mountain.
Asure, the captain approaches you.
Saw, dude.
You still looking for work?
Depending on the work.
There's a small, very small fort, just north. It kind of like points in the direction. It's close to the Sunadar Hills. It looks like kind of like the in-between point. It's on the road. It's a ivory shroud outpost. It's more of a reconnaissance thing. Go there, figure out what their intentions are, and report back, and await further instructions.
Can I report back to my archmage or anybody
that's-
specific?
Archmage would probably be the best.
Okay.
Yours is Archmage
Maria.
Maria. Okay. Yeah, I can.
Delia.
I would reach out to her first prior to let her know that you are taking on such tasks, and she can respond to you at least and have knowledge that you are doing this.
I'll run it by my companions, but
It's
we will probably be able to get it done.
like I said, it's more of just trying to figure out what they're doing, and when they give you a response, going from there, figuring out. If they say they're leaving,
What are we getting paid
Talk.
for this?
that would be
And who's paying us?
the school. The school's paying. technically it's the crown, but if you are able to keep them here, if they decide to stay, take credit for that. The pay is much greater.
All right.
If they negate on their contract, I believe that's when you have to run it up with Maria on what they want you to do. She may say let them leave, they're not needed. She may ask for more aggressive measures to be taken.
Okay, we'll give it a shot.
All right. We'll be landing shortly. Or you will be landing. You will not be. It'll be about a few hours ride from Wolfmere. And you can actually, as you're descending, you can start to see that city where you bought your direwolves off in the distance. You are growing closer to it. Anything you guys want to do before you get off the ship? Any last minute ship amenities that you want to take advantage of?
It's the next day, right? So, we won't have the conversation now? I'm going to cast non-detection,
Oh, it's that kind of conversation. Okay.
and I'm going to have a conversation with Galea
Okay.
that I don't want you to be privy to, or anybody else really.
I won't tell.
So.
So we'll all go into the other
The
room.
biggest gossip here. Really.
I don't
Right, I
gossip.
won't tell.
Well, I was.
Do you want us to go into the other room for the conversation? Or you can just be a text message
That's
if
what
you
I was
want.
thinking. What do you want to do? Do you want to just do it later as a text conversation, or do you want to do it now and have them walk over there?
I'm super impatient. Like the wait to have to know. No, we can text it.
I mean, I can do it. I can even do it like
That's fair.
We
Yeah.
can just get up too.
whatever you want to do.
Just text it.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
We'll just keep going.
All right.
Wait, what do I? Oh yeah, I do it. Text.
So, you land in the open fields. Your cart is placed gently down on the ground. You all climb down like this rope ladder, unless you have a magic capability of wanting to fly or something.
Oh like
Oh, God.
I was worried about awkward about me sending this and
Why
like
is
it being a group chat or some shit. I'm like,
Yeah. So,
What if you just done that?
you know bait and switch. Your eye, it'll take a day or two to fully function.
ugh.
It's there.
Oh, it's all
Ew.
it's fully there.
It's there. You've kept the eye patch on because it's, I don't know, pretty
It's
safe.
a little sensitive.
But yeah, it's still sensitive to the light, so it's just one of those things where it took a few days for you to actually.
Do I have eyelids?
Yeah, you are.
Just a regular eye.
You are good.
Oh, okay.
But
I
it's
thought
just
I just have like one
recommended-
eye,
no.
no eyelids and shit.
recommended to keep the eye patch on for a
That'd
few
be
days,
torture.
and like
I don't know.
Slowly
It would
get
be all
take
dried
the eye
out,
patch off
right?
like at dusk
Yeah.
when the sun is low.
Constantly.
Let it kind of like at night take it off, but like in that midday sun, definitely have the eye patch on. It's gonna be bright.
I will listen.
So, you all. I wish the map was like really big so I can like put you guys like on a little cart.
No. I don't have a little
You
car.
don't. But you can all slowly make your way to Wolfmere. What's the plan when you arrive? Is it just to get onto the road and head towards the Sunadar Hills? Are you going to Wolfmere to visit for any
It's
reason?
up to you.
Because you can cut and not even go to Wolfmere if you want. It's about a 2 hour
I would also
ride.
tell you all about the job if we wanted to do that. That the captain offered up.
I'll be
Seems straightforward.
Yeah. At the very least, it's just talking to begin with, and then
Right.
if it gets too dicey, we can decide where we want to go from there. How far away from the Sunadar Hills? I know we don't. I don't know exactly where they are in the
Yeah.
Sundar Hills, right?
So if you take the roads, you're gonna be about 6 days. So you get to like the middle of the Sundar Hills. And if you take like the off-roading, it's gonna be probably about the same actually, because where you're landing right now.
Let me cast a quick sending
Okay.
to Blodo.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna see if he knows where he is, and he can just tell me the rough area of where he is.
Oh, we never messaged my family to see if Marcus woke up.
I can do that too.
Yeah.
If you woke up,
Yeah.
yeah, he woke up.
Oh, you did.
We'll say you
And
message.
Is he?
He's-
Is he all there?
He's all there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Wow.
Wow. I'm like, what's the catch?
No, he's all it's one of those things where he woke up recently. Spells were being cast on him to help
Mhm.
heal while he was unconscious, and then that like
He is friends with
Yeah.
the Dragon King.
Yeah,
so-
you know.
yeah. So he's
No
he's,
big deal.
Yeah.
The lasting effects are more of like lethargic
Mhm.
and just like feeling drained,
Okay.
but he's
Rightfully
slowly getting
so.
better. We'll say that's something you could have done easily as you're flying.
Mhm.
Yeah. But I am going to send to
Okay.
Blodo.
What do you say?
We are close.
Oh. What?
Where exactly in
What do
the
you want me to
hills
do this?
are you?
What?
As close as you can tell me
Put it on
will
the
help.
floor.
Near the coast.
What coast? There's 2 of them.
Give him a second.
There's more than 2 of them.
Southern coast.
It's all a coast, isn't it? Depending on how far you go.
What are you on about?
Coast. This is all coast.
We're talking about the hills.
Close to.
This one right here. There's 2 coasts, one here and one here.
You get the sense that they're in this area.
Okay.
Somewhere.
How far away is that from where we are now?
Where you are now, about 5 days.
Okay.
If you go to Wolfmere, it's still about 5 days. You're just taking the roads.
But we gotta go to Wolfmere then 5 days too.
Yeah, yeah.
Where they're at.
And then the outpost would be before that.
Yeah.
Outpost is about 3 days travel from Wolfmere.
I guess, do we have anything that we need to do in town? Do we have anything we need to buy? Any people that we have to talk to?
No, off the top
No,
of my
I
head.
got my eye bank.
Boo.
Yeah,
Your eye
right.
back.
Why?
Well, how am I gonna make fun of you now?
Still wear it from time to time.
The eye patch? But I'll know there'll be an eye underneath there, so
If
I
you
can
want
be
me
like,
to
oh.
she
you-
likes to lie.
If you want me to cosplay One Eye Wonder, then
We can cosplay it.
One eye wonder.
no, that's not a cosplay. That's
That's fair.
Depends on how committed you
that's
are.
really like kinky play.
I assure you that it's nothing sexual on my end. I just want to cut your eye out.
Yeah, that makes it better.
This isn't in character, obviously. Anyways. So, no Wolfmere? Do you have a reason to go to Wolfmere?
No.
Is it like is Wolfmere a big city? Do we have potions and stuff? I don't think we used any during the Holder fight, right?
Yeah.
There are
No.
like shops and things there for like general things. But
I don't think it's gonna bump us up too much though. Considering we just came from the Beholder's shop.
And I don't think we used.
a few potions were used
I
during
don't
the fight,
have
but
a
they were
whole
also
lot, yeah.
purchased from Lou. You stocked up at Lou's.
Stocked up is a strong word.
You replenished at Lou's.
Oh, fuck.
Lose.
I'm gonna give you the ebony fly.
What's that?
Remember the little statue that we got? It can turn into a fly.
Oh, yeah.
Fly around in it? Now you can fly around. I guess you would. To teach your hippogriff how to fly.
Oh!
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, that's cute. Flying lessons.
Mm-hmm.
Until it gets big enough you can ride it. I don't think we have to go to Wolfmere, right?
Wolf Ear. Ear. Dormarsh. Esteda. 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 Esteda
these places are